I got it. I got it. You don't have to tell me I'm on mute. I saw it. Jessica, Tabby, M. Hank, Tori, Randy, Paula, Muka, Lisa. Oh, Jennifer. Simi, Joseph. Hi. Oh, Joe. I wanted to hear the rest of that Geis stuff. I don't know what happened last night. Not that, Nikki. Hi. Maybe we can discuss it after this other case. Mother Mary, did you see this the thing from the other night? S. Ann, Dana, Scarlet Rain, Zumba Coaster. Why'd you retract your message, Dana? Mary Kim, Anna, Erica, Sandra. Got not that Nikki, right? Audra, Lisa, Brenda, Ninja, hi. Dirt Root, Danny, hi. I haven't seen you, Deanie. Haven't seen you in a while, a few days. I should put on my glasses. And they're dirty as crazy. Hang on. Who can I see while here? Janelle, Sassy Darcy. I got Ninja, right? Okay, Patty and Jack. Sakura Girl, hi. Jennifer, I got you right? Yes, I think so. Whisper to Me, hi. Carol Clark, hello. Sassy Cassie, hi. JW, Marmez, hi. Hey, Tico, I have not seen you in a while. Yeah, this is called power washing, Tico. I am ready to go in the shower after this one. I've had don't even talk about the power washing, and just suffice it to say it's Jimmy. I'll go into that another time. Margot, hi. It's hard for you to stay up? Oh, okay. Teresa, Ivyland, Sandy. Hey, Jessica. Sage Tree. Let's see here. Who else did I feel like I brought? Mommy doesn't sound like it. Well, no. Suffice it to say, it's Limmy's fault. What the hell did Limmy come? Jimmy's fault. Because he put my waterproof. Let's not even go into. I'll tell you later. You're buying an angel cake soon? Okay, Jen. Lots of storms in Texas. Who is that? I don't even know how to pronounce your name. HNB? Sheila, hi. Hey, April. Hey, Joe Glover. Too many shoes. Hello. Okay, so that's another live. Well, it was going to be a video until Jimmy misplaced the pants that I bought for power washing that I told him to put on my shelving unit downstairs in the basement, and that he said he did until he was down there for like 2 hours looking for it, and I said, I guess you didn't put it where it was supposed to be. So it was crazy. It looks extra bright. That's probably because I'm looking very low tonight. I'm like a total mess. And after then, I did do some power washing, but it wasn't like I wanted to. And then I feel like really itchy after power washing. So I can't wait to jump in the shower. But I didn't jump in the shower because I was already late. So I said, let me do this, then I'll go in the shower. So I feel itchy and stuff, and my hair is a wreck. Okay. So I'm glad my kitchen looks bright because it's counteracting. Jimmy is in the doghouse. Yes, he is. No, he doesn't go. He doesn't have to go in the dog. He's actually not in the doghouse at all. Let's see. You're watching fireworks right now? Don't know, Missouri. Okay. What's happening? What's flooded? Missouri is flooded? I wonder how random guy Jeff is. You've had a lot of storms in Kentucky as well, April? Hi, Victoria. All right, so who's heard of the Lululemon murder case? Yeah, but then no, because then I'll be all like wet and stuff. So I'll just take it after. You read about it, Brandy Brown? Hi, Candace. Not you, not you, not you. You haven't heard of it. So, literally, someone did die over a pair of yoga pants. Not an on-camera shower. Because I do have to clean my shower with the drill brush, but that's Jimmy again. I said to him last night, you remember I said to him last night, put the drill with the brush on, because when I take a shower, I'm going to clean the shower first. And he didn't do it. So today I said, remember I said put the brush up there? Oh yeah, no biggie. I said, please do it tonight, because when I go up, before I take my shower, I'm going to clean the shower. Okay. It's not there. You know about it? All right, yeah, literally it's over a pair of yoga pants, and I will get to the point of that. It truly was. I mean, Jimmy has a long honey-do list, Jessica, but he doesn't get it done. So I just told him today I'm calling our guy George to do some stuff. Sounds like Jimmy and your husband are exactly alike. What's the big deal? Today, tomorrow, the next day? Is it really a rush to clean the shower? It doesn't look bad. Jimmy should have cleaned it for me. I like to clean. You don't understand. I love to clean the shower with that brush thing. I really do. I do. And no one's going to clean it like me. I hate to say it. They're not. Men don't clean the car or put the car seat into it, like I asked. Oh, yours didn't clean the car or put the car seat in. Yeah, what's the difference, Bridget? Today, tomorrow, the next day, it'll get done. He made this big deal about that he was pressed for time because he had to get his drone video up, right? So that's all I heard was, I can't do this. I've got to get this drone video up, because then you're going to say that I didn't get the drone video up. It's already been 3 weeks late. How late has it been? It's been 3 weeks since he's promised another drone video. So I hear him out there doing the video, but then he still didn't finish the video. So what was the point? I don't know. Hey, Charlene. Okay, so let's look at the murder. Well, let's look at this one, okay? Because this is... I had never... Well, if I had heard of it, I didn't remember it. Started doing some research on it, and I did a lot of research on it and put it in right through. So yeah, it is over a pair of yoga pants. Okay, let me get it up here. Okay, yoga store murder, life taken in the Healthy Lifestyles store. So this is Lululemon in Bethesda, Maryland. Okay, Rachel, and she's got a really hard to pronounce last name, so I hope, I know no matter what, I'm going to butcher it. Ortley arrived at the Lululemon athletic store in affluent Bethesda, Maryland, shortly before 8 a.m. She noticed that the door was open, but she just thought that one of the other employees arrived before she did and had forgotten to lock the door. When she entered the store, the lights were on and there were things strewn about the store. So she thought that there was, a robbery or something, and she went outside the store. Now, they have their store, excuse me, adjacent is the Apple store. And I think this morning they were not giving away, they had debuted a new Apple product. So there was a large line of people outside waiting to get into the store to get this new, I think it was an iPad or something. And so she grabbed this man, Ryan Haw, out of the line and asked him if he would go into the store with her. She did call 911, but she grabbed this guy out of the line and asked him if he would go in there and just check things out with her. Now, although this Mr. Haw did not know Rachel at all, he did go in the store with her, and after they entered, he went to the back of the store by himself at Rachel's request, and he saw a body lying face down. He called out to Rachel to call the police because it appeared that the woman, whose name is Jana Murray, and she was 30 years old, was dead. As he was walking back towards Rachel, he saw a second person who was tied up, but she was breathing, actually moaning. And this Mr. Haw told Rachel that one woman was dead, and another woman, who is Brittany Norwood, was alive, but appeared to have been sexually assaulted. Now, she was tied up in the bathroom. She was tied up with zip ties, and she had a laceration to her forehead. She had some scratches on her abdomen. Her pants were torn at the crotch. A check of her neck, back, and extremities revealed no injuries. Now, this Brittany said that both her and Jana had been attacked by two masked men wearing gloves and face masks. And they were sexually abused by these men. She said then they were tied up, but then they killed Murray. The tracks of a man's athletic shoes could be seen in blood on the floor of the store. So Brittany was loaded onto a stretcher and transported to the hospital for medical treatment. Police officer Colin O'Brien, not to be confused with Conan O'Brien, was waiting at the suburban hospital for Norwood's ambulance to arrive. And while the medical staff was treating her, he placed the bloody clothing into evidence bags. As he gathered and bagged her garments, he noticed a distinctive cut on Brittany's right palm. O'Brien was familiar with the pattern because he was a former Army medic, and this type of wound occurs when a knife someone is wielding slips. The affluent D.C. suburb of Bethesda was gripped with fear as word quickly spread about these vicious killers on the loose. Residents exercised extreme caution. They didn't venture out at night. Stores amped up security by adding more cameras. Private security guards were hired to escort workers to their cars, and a reward in excess of $150,000 was offered for information leading to the intruder's capture. Now, on March 12th, that's the day that she was transported to the hospital. That's it. The murder actually happened on the night of the 11th. We'll hear that. But the 12th, she's transported to the hospital. She's eventually released. So there are interviews that take place at the hospital and at Brittany's home. Detective Deanna Mackey of the Montgomery County Police Department met with Brittany at Suburban Hospital at about 10:25 a.m., and they met for about 45 to 50 minutes. After Detective Mackey's conversation with Norwood, Detective Mackey went to the Lululemon, I always say Lululemon, I don't know why, Lululemon store before returning to the Suburban Hospital at approximately 2:35 p.m. to speak with Norwood further. Detective Mackey viewed Norwood as a victim at this time. She spoke with her to obtain information in order to develop a suspect. Norwood spoke freely and responded appropriately to the detective's questions during both sessions there. Norwood told detectives that she and Murray had been attacked by two men wearing masks. She described an attack by the two men in significant detail. Norwood told Detective Mackey that she had been raped and sexually assaulted with a clothing hanger. In addition to speaking with Norwood, while at Suburban Hospital, Detective Mackey spoke with various medical professionals there. On March 14th at approximately 8 p.m., Detective Dimitri Rubin and Detective James Drury met with Norwood at her residence. The detectives were wearing plainclothes attire. The meeting had been arranged through telephone conversations with Norwood's family members. The detectives' purpose in visiting her residence was to introduce themselves and inquire as to whether Norwood remembered any additional details of the incident. Detective Rubin testified that he still considered Norwood a victim during this interview on March 14th. When the detectives arrived, they met several of Norwood's family members. Norwood emerged and the detectives introduced themselves and told her that they wanted to see if she remembered anything else. At Norwood's suggestion, the detectives and Norwood went downstairs to the living area and sat around a table in the living room area. Brittany recounted her story regarding the events of the 11th and 12th, while the detectives took notes and recorded a portion of the interview. The atmosphere of the conversation was very casual, and Brittany Norwood was coherent and cooperative. Brittany Norwood told the detectives that she was sexually assaulted. She explained that the attacker told her that the only reason she was not killed was because she was no fun to F. Brittany then said that one attacker pushed her onto Jana Murray's body. Norwood told detectives that the attackers knew her name and address, which she presumed the attackers found on a Comcast and Washington gas bill which had been in her purse. Norwood told detectives that the attackers swore at her and called her a dirty slut and a racial epithet while sexually assaulting her. Detective Rubin testified that Norwood became emotional during the conversation about the sexual assault, and she had tears in her eyes and looked down a lot, but she continued to talk to the detectives. And at the end of the interview, Brittany spoke with detectives about what she was going to do in the future. And she told them that her family wanted her to move back to Seattle, but that she had been recently offered a new job in Bethesda, which she planned to begin after she recovered. The detectives remembered that Norwood informed her family members that the attackers knew her address. She told her family members in front of the detectives. Detective Rubin testified that Norwood's family members were very, very concerned. The detectives advised Norwood's family members to contact police if they saw anything suspicious. Detective Rubin testified that at the end of the March 14th interview, he still viewed Norwood as a victim. Okay, third interview on March 16th. The detectives met with Norwood a third time on March 16th. Norwood came to the police department headquarters at the request of Detective Drury. By this time, Detective Drury had begun to view Norwood as a suspect. And he asked her to come down to headquarters to provide fingerprints and hair samples just to provide elimination of her from this whole thing. He testified at a hearing that the motion to suppress that Norwood was asked to come in both to provide elimination prints and because it was a ruse to get her to come in to talk to detectives. Norwood arrived at approximately 5 p.m. with two of her siblings. Norwood's siblings left to get something to eat, and Norwood was asked to sit in an interview room. The interview, which was video recorded, took place in an interview room at police headquarters. The interview room had two doors, one of which was left open and the other which was occasionally open. During the first approximately 1 hour of the interview, Norwood spoke informally with Detective Drury while waiting for evidence technicians to take her hair samples, photographs, and fingerprints. Brittany Norwood again described being attacked by two assailants. When asked whether she knew what type of car Murray drove, Norwood replied that she did not know. And at the end of the interview, Norwood left the station with her family. The following day, Brittany's brother, Chris Norwood, and sister, Marissa Norwood, contacted the detectives via telephone. They explained that Brittany had been withholding information from the detectives because she was afraid, and that she was afraid that the suspects would harm her. Specifically, one of Norwood's siblings told Detective Drury that the attackers had forced her to move Murray's car. An additional interview was scheduled at Marissa Norwood's request for March 18th at 10 a.m. On March 18th, Norwood arrived at police headquarters accompanied by her siblings Marissa and Chris. Brittany went into an interview room with Detectives Drury and Reuven, and at the beginning of the interview, Brittany discussed her plans for the future, including the possibility of moving back to her hometown of Seattle to move in with her brother, Chris. She told Detective Drury that her only concern with respect to moving to Seattle was that she wanted to be reachable by the police during the investigation, because she wants to help. Unprompted, Brittany initiated a conversation regarding Jana's car, saying, "All right, I'm here because..." Norwood told the detectives that prior to the sexual assault, the attackers made her move Jana's car to a different parking lot. According to Brittany, the attackers told her that they would be watching her the entire time and threatened to kill her if she talked to anyone. She explained that she went along with it to move Murray's car. When moving Murray's car, she saw a police officer in a patrol vehicle but did not flag him down because she was too afraid. When asked why, she returned to the Lululemon store after moving Murray's car, instead of driving away and attempting to contact the police. Brittany explained that she was afraid for her life and that the attackers knew where she lived. At one point during the interview, Brittany expressed, "We've been over this." Detective Drury responded, "Yes, but every time we go over it, something else comes out or changes a little, so I'm trying to get it as straight as possible." The trial court suppressed the statements made after this exchange. Eventually, Detective Drury told Brittany that he did not believe her story and explained to her why the evidence demonstrated that her story was a lie. Norwood's siblings were brought into the interview room, and Detective Drury explained to them why he believed Norwood had murdered Murray. And ultimately, Brittany was placed under arrest later that day for the murder of Jana. So let's look at the story now of what happened. The night Jana was killed, Brittany and Jana closed the store together, okay? They left, and at 9:51 p.m., Brittany telephones another sales associate and tells them that she left her wallet at the store. Brittany asked this colleague for Jana's number so that she could call Jana and ask her to meet her at the store to let her in. And so this other colleague gives her Jana's number after she sent a text message. She sent a text message with the number to Brittany after she got Jana's number. Then Brittany calls Jana, and Jana agrees to meet with Brittany at the store. Once inside the store, Brittany went ballistic. She was in a frenzy. She violently attacked Jana for nearly 20 minutes. During the course of this attack, Brittany bludgeoned, choked, and stabbed her with at least 5 different weapons, leaving Jana with more than 330 wounds. Jana's head was attacked so brutally they couldn't even count all the wounds on it. Her skull was fractured and severed, spinal cord, and the spinal cord was severed as well. Around Jana's neck was a rope, and a trail of blood showed how she tried in vain to flee through a back door. She fought hard, which was evident because she had over 107 defense wounds. Jana was alive during the entire attack and was aware of everything. Brittany doctored the scene in order to make it appear that a robbery had occurred and that both Murray and Norwood had been victims of the attack. So Brittany used a pair of men's shoes, size 14, Reebok tennis shoes, to create bloody footprints at the scene. She actually put them on, stepped in the blood, stepped all over the place. Then Brittany moved Murray's car to a parking lot further from the Lululemon store and moved various items in the Lululemon store to make it appear that a robbery had occurred. Brittany opened the safe and she removed 3 bags of money from it. Brittany inflicted various superficial injuries upon herself, and she cut a slit in the crotch of her pants. She bound her hands and feet with zip ties, and she laid on the floor. Brittany then waited to be discovered the following morning. Now, this is the really horrendous part of not that was horrendous, but this could have been stopped. So this is like, I just can't even believe this. Employees at the Apple store, which adjoined the Lululemon store, heard noises coming from the Lululemon store shortly after 10 o'clock p.m. that night, including sounds of dragging, grunting, thudding, and high-pitched squealing. One Apple store employee asked a security guard to check the nature of the disturbance and spoke to another manager about the noises. The employee continued to hear noises, including screaming and yelling. The employee heard one female voice which sounded hysterical, and another female voice saying, "Talk to me. Don't do this. Talk to me. What's going on?" The employee heard additional screaming, yelps, and yells, and heard a voice say, "God, help me. Please help me." She did not believe the voice pleading to God was the same voice that had said, "Talk to me. Don't do this." The employee left the Apple store shortly after 11 p.m. There's no, the security guard, I guess he didn't check, the other whatever, nobody checked. Can you even believe that? And that's just crazy. Oh, excuse me, was the same voice. I knew I said that. So yes, the one saying, God help me, was the same one saying, talk to me, talk to me. Now, after an 8-day trial in the circuit court for Montgomery County, the sole charges submitted to the jury were first-degree premeditated murder and second-degree specific intent to kill murder. On November 2nd, after less than an hour of deliberations, the jury found Brittany Norwood guilty of first-degree murder. 10 months later, Brittany Norwood found herself in a Montgomery County courtroom again, being stared down at by Judge Robert Greenberg. Brittany, 32 at this time, was dressed in a black pantsuit, and she was sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Judge Greenberg went on to describe Brittany and the heinous act she unleashed on Jana Murray as cold-blooded, brutal, calculated, deliberate, devious, and malice. The courtroom applauded as Brittany was sentenced. Before she was sentenced, Brittany Norwood addressed Jana Murray's family, saying, "Before I go to prison, I need you to hear how deeply sorry I am." Judge Greenberg did not buy the apology, telling Brittany, "You're one hell of a liar, ma'am. The savagery of the killing," he later said, "is nothing short of astounding to me. Prosecutors believed the sole motive in this brutal murder was that Jana Murray discovered what she believed to be stolen yoga pants in Brittany's bag." There's a little more to that where there is someone that says Jana made a phone call to someone saying, "We've got her," meaning these stolen yoga pants. Brittany Norwood presented 2 issues in an appeal. Okay, one was whether the trial court erred by denying Norwood's motion to suppress statements she made to the police on March 16th and March 18th, And the second one was whether the trial court abused its discretion by permitting Officer O'Brien, that's the one in the hospital, the medic, to testify about a laceration he saw on Norwood's hand and about knife wounds he had seen in the past. Norwood maintains the trial court erred by denying her motion to suppress statements, and she asserts that the circumstances of the March 16th and 18th interviews would have led a reasonable person to believe that he or she was in custody and therefore Miranda warnings were required. Having reviewed the video recordings of each interview and the transcript of the motion to suppress, the court said that the trial court determined correctly that Norwood was not in custody, and therefore Norwood would not be entitled to Miranda warnings during the relevant time period. And at trial, Officer Colin O'Brien testified for the state, and he was working part-time for Suburban Hospital doing security work as a uniformed police officer. He met with the ambulance in which Norwood was riding. He followed her stretcher into the trauma bay and began bagging her clothing for evidence. He then observed cuts on her chest, legs, arms, and forehead, and he particularly noticed a 1 to 2 inch cut on the palm of her right hand. He explained that his attention was drawn to that cut because it was typical of a common injury caused when a blade slips from one's grip and slides down the hand. Critically, that portion of Colin O'Brien's testimony was stricken by the trial court. The trial court instructed the jury as follows. And all right, and, that gives you I can go through this, but they told them that to disregard that. And what they found out is that, I can go, there's a lot in here that if somebody does want to hear this, that the judge informed the jury of all of that by proper protocol. So at the gist on the end is, for the foregoing reasons, we hold that the trial court did not err in denying Norwood's motion to suppress the statements she made to the police on March 16th and 18th. We further hold that the trial court did not abuse its discretion by permitting a witness to testify about a laceration he observed on Norwood's hand and about a knife wound he had seen in the past. And so the motion to appeal is denied. She's not getting another trial. She's in there. And, rest in peace, Jana Murray. But yes, over a pair of yoga pants. Okay, let me... Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Bethesda, Maryland. What happened, Something happened, Whatever's going on, Janelle, prayers for that. I don't know. Hey, Julia, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, you think no one would want to knock on your door if they heard you being murdered? You don't think they would come to your rescue? You haven't heard of it, Principessa? You can't imagine that those Apple employees heard all of that commotion and did nothing. I wonder how they feel now. Yeah, there's a lot more about what talk about those Apple employees, and it even said, what would Steve Jobs even think of them, that they didn't, there's a lot of backlash on the Apple employees. You don't think, I don't know. I mean, wouldn't you be like to the security guard, so what happened? What's going on over there? I still hear people screaming. Someone's saying, God help me. Are you going to go over there? And wouldn't those Apple employees know that that store normally closes at 9 o'clock? And why would there be that commotion in there? You can't imagine they didn't get on the phone and call police. I can't believe it either, right? I'd be calling not only security, but the police as well. Yeah, I don't understand it. And would the security guard go, like, nah, we don't have to worry about that. It's not our problem. Not our problem. Hey, Sunny Bunny. You have to feed the ferrets now? Stop eating apples? Who's eating apples? Oh, apples. Oh, okay. I got you, Joanne. Would not be surprised. There's also, I don't know, there's a lot of controversy in this case, but there's also talk that Brittany Norwood was a call girl while she was working at Lululemon. But there's pictures, like, there's really gruesome pictures of the crime scene and all of the tools that she used to do this. And neither one of them, did I tell you that? Neither one was sexually assaulted, okay? Neither one was. So that's another red flag that they knew. She was lying because neither one was sexually assaulted. And how she didn't think that they were going to find that out, but I don't know. Hey, Dad TV. Hey, Save Robbie. I'm not a huge fruit person. I mean, I am a fruit, but I prefer eating vegetables over fruit. I think I already said hi, but I can't remember. Hi, the Bryan clan. Wasn't she from a good family? Who? Which girl? Brittany? Not that I mean, I didn't hear anything special about her family, no. Check out bystander effect. People less likely to report crime if several other people see it than if they are alone and see it. Okay. I don't know if they closed the store. I would think so. Who would really want to? Let me see. I'll check that out right now. Let me check it out if it's closed or not. I don't know. It looks, hang on. No, it's still open. Yep. It's Monday through Friday, 10 to 9, Saturday 10 to 9, Sunday 10 to 7. It's on. It's open. Moths again are hitting the window. Hey, Jenny. Hi, Linda. Hey, Mandy. Hey, Texas Hall. Hey, Denise. Hey, Catty Cat. Wonder if Brittany's family was surprised or not surprised by what she said. I don't know. It sounds like the brother and sister were trying to get her out of trouble because they're the ones that called about the whole thing with the car. I wonder if they fed her that store. I don't know. Are you getting bad weather? Please don't say we're getting bad weather. We've had enough bad weather. I mean, it's rain, rain, rain. No, it's cold. It's really cold. Like today was sunny and I felt a little bit hot, like I might have gone swimming, but then it started to get real chilly again at night. It's kind of like that June-Vember that we had a couple of years ago. Yeah, rain, 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 cold, cold. Right. That about sums it up, Lisa. It's ridiculousness. It's been nice in New England? How could it be? Aren't you colder than us? So, let's see. Rain and cold in Chicago. Now, what was the other thing? Okay, so that was that case. Hey, Jules Freedom. New York is cold, not New York City. Not here. It's hot there. My daughter was cold there the other night, Margot. Okay. It's bucketing with rain all day in Sydney. Really? Winter? Oh, no. It's been so cold in Denver, too, Robbie. Celery is good with cream cheese, too. There's such a random conversation going on here. This doesn't make any sense. I'm not that far away, and it's different here. It's been in the 80s, no rain. Charlene, either, I don't know, your thermometers are broken or you live partially in the twilight zone. Juice box, just kidding. Not here in Vegas. It's warm in the 80s in Massachusetts. I know, Lisa, right? Random conversations. You enjoyed Sonia's shopping trip yesterday. Yeah, so did I. Hey, Bridget. 102 there? You power washed your patio? I did some of the deck, but I'm just kind of, I'm going to have to go down in the basement, find my waterproof pants. Then we've got to do something about these sheds to get them off the deck. And then I've got this thing I'm working on in my bathroom, which is driving me insane because I can't figure out the thing with the gift bag things. So I don't know what I'm doing there. And I just feel like then, I've got Ethan's thing coming up on Wednesday, and then the teacher gifts have to get, I can't, it's a lot of anxiety for me at the end of the year. Are we not going to talk about now you're craving celery with peanut butter? Yeah, I do have something to eat because this is not going to make a lot of sense probably. I have these stupid concealed cabinets. You know what concealed cabinets are? But they have picture frame fronts on them. On either side of the master bathroom vanity. And if I would have known that getting the size that we did, that I literally cannot find prints networking them. And I thought, oh, no problem, I'll just get some of my flowers made into that size. But it's a really awkward size. So before this, I should just see if I could get, and I do have like wallpaper or something that would go in there, but it's a picture frame. And so you want to put just more than just paper. So I have a botanical paper that was in there, and that looked all right, but it looks out of place. Like, why would you just have botanical paper in there if it's a picture frame? It's kind of weird. So then I got some prints on Amazon that I thought were the right size, but they weren't the right size. For like the last year, we had these wrong size prints in there with like this much botanical paper on the top and this much botanical paper on the bottom. And so I was all excited when I showed you that gift bag, and I should have known, because it's the same thing with the other one. They would just be like 4 inches longer. They would work. Use a mat. Yeah. But it wasn't a picture. It was too much for a mat. It was too short for a mat. It was, because there's no, it's hard to explain. They're long and narrow, so there's no room on the side. So even if you did a mat on the top, you couldn't take anything off the side. It's really hard to explain to you, but I would never do these again in my life. And then not only that, around the frame of the door, I'm trying to do that with mosaic tiles because they're just too, I don't know, something's with them. So that's the channel. What's the channel? So I was really excited with the bags, and then I had the same problem, and I said, well, maybe it won't look that bad if I could find what, and no, it didn't. So then I cut it into a circle shape, and it looks like, I mean, I don't even know anymore. And I put like this blue background on it, but now I'm thinking if I do a chalkboard background on the back, maybe a black and the white, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing anymore. I'm trying to see if I even have a picture on here. Because I'm just about, here, I'll show, yeah, let me see if I can transfer the, oh shoot, wait a second. Maybe I can, I've got to get this. If I put it, I could put it in my Instagram and grab it off there. I really don't want to post that on my Instagram. Hang on a second. You don't even tell me. I know I could email it to myself. No, I can't. Okay? Because my Apple phone has stopped giving me the ability to retrieve my email, send email, or do anything because it's so full. But there are still people that don't believe that. Okay. And yes, and just get your stuff off of it? No, it's not coming off of it. Every time I try to transfer the data, it tells me there's an error. Okay? So these are the things that I'm having. Reach for the phone. If you would like to. Okay, just let me see something. So I can only, my only options for this photo is to put it on Instagram or to put it on a message. Really don't want to put this thing on Instagram. People will think I am crazy. I don't even know if you won't be able to see it. You're never able to see anything with these lights. You see what I mean? Yeah, you can't see a darn thing. Looking for like the overhead projector. I don't have anything. Okay. Can you send to yourself on Messenger? No, I can't. The phone is, you don't even understand. My Messenger is disabled because the phone is so full. My emails are just, can't sit because everything is so full on the phone. And to take a picture, I've got to like delete it. I can what? I can't. You think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, and I'm not technically challenged. My phone is too full, and I need to get the stuff off of it. Here, I don't care. I'll post it. I'll post it on Instagram and embarrass myself. But I won't post the before one because that's just too bad. And then we're not, oh my gosh, another Jimmy thing. I'm not even going to post it because I don't want anybody to look at it. But the wall color in the bathroom. We had thought we wanted a spa green. We absolutely hate it now. So we've got to change the wall color. And I'm definitely not keeping the background that this is on. I don't even think I'm keeping this. It's just the biggest ridiculous craziness. Let me see. What in the world? How are there pictures of tomatoes on there? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that scared me. That's the back of my Instagram. Okay. Hold on. Where's my, how do I bring this over? Okay, I see this stuff, these tomatoes and stuff, that's not really there. For some reason, it's showing you, that's my Instagram behind it. Okay? These are these concealed cabinets. Now you see all around this white here, I'm going to put mosaic tiles. The other one is ridiculous. I don't even know what to do. So I'm thinking maybe if I put a black background here, I have no idea. This is just, I don't know. I think maybe I'll just get like, I could put one of those backgrounds where it's just, but then who has a picture frame with like brick or wood in the back? Nobody does. I really wish I had not gotten these. I can't even see what you're saying. It is a seafoam. It's, yeah, it's like a spa green. It's like a green, I think it's called green tea or something. No, because it's, I don't know. We have to just, Jimmy took so long to paint the bathroom that we both hated the paint. Are they part of the door or what part of the door? That whole thing is a door. There's a cabinet behind there. Here, I'll show you what it is. Hang on. Let me show you something. I'll show you what it is. What the heck is it called? Yeah, concealed cabinets. That's the one it is. Okay. see, it's the extra freaking large one. And I really wish I had not gotten the extra large one because it would have been easy to find. You see how they have to have this little tiny picture? Even they can't do it right. It's this little tiny picture in there. I don't know. That doesn't even look good to me. I hate that. I hate everything about it. I know I sound ridiculous, right? But you don't even understand. Maybe I should just do that. I should just get a mirror in there. How would I get a mirror in there? I don't even know what to do anymore. It's not so interesting, Bella Mac, really. Here, this is what it looks like on the inside, okay? That's what it looks like on the inside. You see, and I do have this black background here. I'm wondering if I flip that baby around, but say I've got a little thing here, but if I put a piece of like, I have like sticky black chalkboard stuff. I don't know. And then if I did that, then I could write a message with those chalk markers on it and put it behind glass if I was really crafty and creative, but I'm not, to write my own message like that unless I used a stencil. You know, that's an idea. That is an idea. Can you imagine that? If I took the chalkboard paper, did it on the front of this stupid thing, and then I have those like vibrant chalk markers. If I found a stencil, and then I could do like a some kind of a saying, right? Or even in white, you know, like the ones in white. I don't even need chalkboard paint. I have the black, it's like chalk wallpaper that would just go right on there. I don't think it's pretty, Janelle. I don't at all. And I don't think what I had on there before was pretty either. I won't even show you that one, okay? I would show you that one if I didn't have to put it on Instagram. But this is something, yeah. But now I just thought about that. So I just have to find I found a stencil and my markers and then something that fits on that thing. Oh. Did Mommy power wash today? Yeah, Mommy did. Very aggravated because Jimmy lost my waterproof pants in the basement somewhere. Chalk couture stencils. Chalk couture, what is it? Couture? Chalk couture stencils? Okay, well, I'll look at them. I do have stencils, but I have really nice stencils too. I have really nice ones from Ollie's of all places, but they came in big bundles and they had like flowers or words what I could look. It's okay to be okay. Okay, Janelle. Is it the cabinet you hate? No, it's not the cabinet that I hate. It's the picture frame front, because I think they should have at least given you a faker picture in there, right? It should have come with a faker picture. It did not come with a faker picture. So right off the bat, when you're like, what do I put in here? And then you go to look, the size that it is, you're not going to find anything. And for like, I don't know, 2 years, I've had this botanical paper that I got out of a gift bag from the Dollar Tree with a print that I bought that I thought was going to fit in there, but didn't fit in there. Does it? What do you mean? Does it have legs? It's done. I don't know what you mean. You really love white walls. I can't have white walls because the bathroom is like a beige. Did you see the tile on the bathroom? I can't, Sunny Bunny, because where the one is that you see, that's next. Okay. My sink is here. Okay. We have a mirror in front of the sink. On the side here is where the concealed cabinet is. but it only has like this much space before it hits the door molding to go out. It cannot be made any bigger. Baby blue with no, I don't think it would go at all. We like the green accent and in the mosaics. There's mosaic. You probably couldn't see the tile. There are mosaics, and there's like a metal in the mosaics, and then there's like this green, which is why we went for the green paint. Carolyn, paint something on the door and then add glass. There is glass. Oh, you mean paint something on the glass and then add more glass? Our door fell off, so I got distracted. To the John Walsh show. Who's talking about the John Walsh show? Are you guys talking about it? No paint on the door itself. There is no door. It's glass. Maybe you like the blackboard idea? I'm going to see if I can find a stencil. I don't know. No. No. Because then when I clean it, it would come off. Unless I did it on the back and I have to do it backwards or something. I don't know. Would a green mosaic work? What do you mean? Mosaic work for what? I already have the tile up. Google Power. Yeah. But are they going to be 11 by 20? It's a very weird size. But I've looked in so many stores, in print stores. I've even looked for stuff I could cut off. It's a horrible size. Whoever just had to be a man. And it was a man that I dealt with. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. But had to be a man that designed these. And they should always come with a fake. I thought they were coming with a faker picture. Okay? There's no faker picture in there at all. Like a mosaic of a picture of something. You mean like a collage, I said? No, it would be wider inside. The glass part. Wider inside the glass part. But wait a minute. I don't think you... How could it be that way, Sunny Bunny? What do you mean wider inside the glass part? It could be a flower. Good night, Lisa Grace. I'm sorry. Who's old and sick? Your ferret? Look on Pinterest. Okay. Anyway, chalkboard paint idea. Maybe I will. I don't know. It's so aggravating. And then, when you first change something, it looks like it stands out like crazy to you, but if you give it a week, then it's okay. You're in the middle of restoring an antique rocker. Oh, that sounds like fun though. I'm good at furniture and stuff. I'm telling you, this cabinet has been Will you take a picture of it in your bathroom? That was my bathroom. Tanya, that was in my bathroom. Your ferret, but your frames would just extend further over the glass. You could do a turtle in a weed scene. You're tired of chat? What are you doing, Amy? What's going on, Amy? I can see you now. Some of the comments are making... Oh, no. Don't worry, Bella. It's just... I guess I just can't picture what you're talking about. Don't worry. It's not going to get solved tonight. I mean, it's been years. It's just that when I get to the store, I'm like, oh, this bag is so big. My cabinet can't be any longer than this. And it is. See, your hubby's a woodworker, but Jimmy, I'm still trying to get him. You don't even know, Sunny Bunny, what I deal with here, okay? You truly don't. He took the molding off the basement door because we had to get something down there and he needed like a smidge more room. I said, if you take that off, the molding is never going to go back on the basement door. Do you know it's over 6 months now? There's still no molding on the basement door, okay? And this is why I have to go around and say, I'm just going to get someone here to do all this little stuff, or I need that guy George to the rescue. I do. Yeah, I know. I just said I have to hire George, that guy that comes here and rescues you. You found a good example? Okay, you can send it to me on email and I'll look. Anytime Jimmy takes something down, don't expect it to be put back up. Hey, Lily Bell. Put the dimensions of things in your phone notes. That would be good, Claire, right? That's why you're a tech rep, right? Pasta and seashells. Oh, there's a guy, George, to the it's a show and he rescues people, Charlene. He rescues people who feel like they're in a pit and they'll never get out because just like certain whatever. So yeah, he rescues people. Hey, Jane. Yeah, Lily Bell, hold on. I'll have a live in my bathroom. Okay? And then you can all see exactly what I'm dealing with because you have no idea. And it's not just the cabinet, believe me, it's not. The door to the linen closet is still standing there. Okay, since we've redone the bathroom. I wish somebody would light a fire. I wish one of you could, I wish Jimmy would do a live or something and you guys could all bombard him. What am I trying to do in my email? Finish the freaking bathroom, Oracle. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Amy. Oh, okay. Amy's Justice League. She is on vacation from Houston. And she's there in Santa Fe through Tuesday morning. And then she's going to Durango, Colorado for 5 days. And she'd like to know if there's any ramblers in the area that would like to get together. Okay, so I guess that's why Lilybell is calling. Okay, hang on. Oh, Lilybell. Let me get your email here. Okay, does it matter which one I send it to? I'm just sending it to the one you have with a B, all right? That's what I sent it to. Now, Joanne Dallas says, Carolyn with a Y, did I send this one to you? It's the dining room. The key opens the armoire. I don't know if this is any good, but I didn't delete it. I keep forgetting to pause so you can narrate. I feel like I'm a bad math equation. Wow. Time travel in the Concorde. France grounded it. Saturday in Joanne's house. Oh, did we have this one? All right, I don't know. We'll watch it. Maybe we need something like this right now because everybody's like me only.
Hey, Mommy,
Okay, hang on. Let me. All right, Lilybell, if you come on, I'm just going to do this until we get that. Now my dog's barking.
are you there? This is Joanne.
I'm here.
Dallas. It's still today. Today, I was with you for over 3 hours in the Ramblers in the live chat. It's a Saturday.
And then you went on
So I know
Casbots.
we go on like from midnight to 6 a.m. time frame. So it's still today, but you won't see this until tomorrow.
But you never appear on camera. I'm jealous. And you went on Casbots and appeared on camera.
I just wanted to go back here.
You like Casbot better than me?
That's my dining room. We'll talk about the curtains later.
We'll talk about them later? Okay.
Carolyn,
Mm-hmm.
you haven't given me enough credit for the table.
No?
I mean, the table was an hour. I had to take everything off it just to wash it.
I did. I said you got those bags off. I thought that was really
And I had
good.
to throw away the coupons that said, save money.
Expired.
Expiration date 2017, 2015. Now see, there's,
You see, how come you have money? That's not good. What if someone comes in your house and
and
you're just inviting them?
see, it says right here.
It could be
what
kleptomaniacs.
I gotta do. Yard sale, bring the tables to the garage, bring the large items.
That's a good, a list is good. It'll keep you on track. It's a good thing.
Get some change. See? So
Oh, that's what you're saving for your yard sale?
Change,
Okay, but
like
just be
somebody's
careful
gonna
because you never
come.
know who could be walking through your house.
For $1, it hand me a $20 bill, so I have to have lots of change.
Right.
I can't put these away because it's
Why?
my husband. It's a Jimmy thing.
Yeah. I would just
If
put them
you wanna
away.
Stay married. What I found.
Yeah, you just let him have
That
it.
works for us is like these are his things.
Yeah.
You don't move his things. You put them together and group them. You take them away from there. but you put them nicely on this little tray,
Right.
and you can slightly suggest, maybe, honey, you would consider putting them away, but you don't.
But he has his own
Two
spices?
people have to live together. In the
Yeah,
same
I know,
house.
Joanne.
I
Then
wouldn't
you
want somebody coming in and moving my stuff.
really?
Okay, the dog bowl, see the bones, like the skull and
Yeah.
crossbone?
Yeah.
This is for the devil dog.
Oh, that's kind of
He
scary,
has
dog
his own
dish.
bowl because the naughty chihuahua, he used to be the nasty chihuahua, and I was just the naughty chihuahua.
You locked him in the garage the other day,
And,
didn't you?
The vet suggested that we try drugging him. Like cut the pill in half, cut the pill into 4 pieces, see what works. Titrate it to the dog. Hi, Joey. Hey, Joey. Dad's good boy. So we got a little bit of dogs in here.
He's
All right,
sleepy.
come on. Okay, so that was all cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is for real. I actually drank.
You still haven't turned the tray
tea.
over.
See, the teapot is no longer under the microwave. I boiled water,
Uh-huh.
made tea.
Good. Tea has the answers, though I haven't found them.
Kaz Bot,
I know you asked Kat, but you like her better
she has
than
the
me.
real name.
Yeah.
What's in your cookie jar, Kaz Bot?
I know.
Because
You shared cookie
she has the
jars.
same
I saw it.
cookie jar that Mommy has, and I was like, what's in your cookie jar? I showed what's in your cookie jar.
What's in your cookie
Okay,
jar?
look what's in my cookie jar.
Wow.
We're not going to talk about the Christmas present.
All right.
Brandy,
We won't.
this was a gift.
It's a
Now I
gift,
have
Brandy.
decorations out.
Come on, Brandy. Cut her some slack. Tea? You've got tea in the cookie
Tea.
jar? Twiling's English breakfast.
English breakfast, Twinings. Now, my father was in World War II, and he was on a USS warship, gunship, called the Twinings. Not the Twinnings, but the Twinings. So anyhow.
My dad was on a warship too in World War II.
94, still alive in Florida. My sister lives with him. One of the, 4,000 remaining.
Well, there's High 69. He loves your tea, and I haven't seen him in a long time. I don't know where he's been.
I don't know.
He might like Casbah better too. I don't know.
Use cold water and put it in the sun. I don't know. I didn't buy that. Somebody else bought that. All right, so that's what's in my cookie jar. Some people might have pennies in it. Some people might have sweets in it. You know, some people might have like cookies in their cookie jar, but I don't know. Jimmy, there's your flashlight. I got a lot. My husband likes them too. Okay, just saying. Now I cleared off so much junk. I found room for my purse. So that's a good place, you know. Keep your purse there. Then you don't have to look all over for it. And I got a smaller calendar.
Mhm.
Carolyn, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Got a smaller one. Gunner, say hi.
Hi, Gunner.
Say hi.
Hi.
Kona, I'm very glad you're home. No, he did not get any diarrhea from the
Pie.
pie.
Good.
Cara, you may have killed a toy, but we love you. Let's go find your toys. Come on. Joey? All right, show him the giraffe. Let's look at the giraffe. Okay, there's the feet, the rear end, the tag. Now this, I think is that an eye? Is that the eye?
No, its head is coming off. Your dog likes to take the
Nose.
heads off and stuff.
So what you find is this white stuff,
Fluff.
the evidence. And you're like, okay, there must be a dead dog toy around, because this is the same as dog toy blood. So you find the white
Dog toy
stuff.
blood.
Now they also do furniture. Look, there's the chair.
Oh, no.
Now, she thinks Joanne's, what would you ladies, genteel ladies, cover your ears.
Yeah.
If Joanne had some natural gas, that wouldn't cause the chair to rip. Joanne might rip one out, but I think that's a dog paw. Anyhow, so there's the chair, because remember when the chair was over here and I had a picture of my dog?
Maybe you could
Yeah, I
reupholster
know,
them and
you
do
all
it
remember
DIY.
this, because, you know, it's all about me. Oh my God. This is my dining room.
What is? Oh, that's a nice little trunk.
This is back in the old days. They didn't make closets. Okay, see the key?
Right, they had wardrobes.
Oh my God! All right, I gotta shut up. Carolyn, narrate. I'm so sorry.
What? You're scared? You don't know what's an Indian in the cupboard. Hope there's not an Indian in there. Oh, the Indian was a good thing, right? Wasn't the Indian in the cupboard? Wasn't he a good Indian? I think he granted wishes or something. Look, the dog opened the door.
Yeah, drawers. This slides out, and you hang clothing on it.
In the dining room?
Now, this would be a 1970s style.
Poncho? Is that a poncho?
Wear your Afghan to school.
Well, my mother used to make those. Aren't they ponchos? No, it's not a
your
poncho with a
mother-
sleeve.
Who is
My mother made my sister and I like thousands of
God
matching
rest her
ponchos, so
soul.
that's a cardigan.
is no longer with us, and she made this for you. She, with her own hands and yarn, made her daughter a thing to
Cardigan.
wear, like a jacket.
It's a cardigan.
I don't know where she found these directions. It certainly wasn't on Pinterest.
Right, I know. My mother made 100,000 ponchos for us
And
matching.
need I remind you, we did not have cell phones. But
Right, there's no. I know. Imagine if they
Yeah.
had the Pinterest.
it is like a treasured, priceless possession. This is a real. This is real dust.
What is that truck? What's the little truck? Martin's. What is that? Mousetrap?
Can you see that?
Mountain Dew.
We need to do a tic-tac-toe board or something in the dust. I'll put an X here. Okay. It's hard to look in the camera. I don't know. This is okay, Mountain Dew is the drink in America. Yahoo! Mountain Dew. Hillbillies, Kentucky, Tennessee, Ridge Runners, if there's something bad that happens, the hill people are gonna be alive. I hate to tell you folks that think you're so superior, they're gonna be out there eating deer, squirrels, chipmunks, birds,
Skunks.
and
No.
you're gonna be starving because the grocery store don't work. Okay. Remember that lady had that beautiful garden and she had those little pinwheels?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
Teresa.
It's only June, so I don't think Memorial Day is over, 4th of July, maybe Veterans Day, who cares? Okay, more Christmas. Secure girl, secure girl.
Sakura girl. Yeah.
Belly, cleat,
Kimaka is the way to say have a great
Feliz Navidad,
Hawaiian Christmas
Merry
Day.
Christmas, Melly,
Meli
Kalikimaka.
Kalikimaka.
We got bird.
Oh dear.
I don't know, what you decide.
Is that a water pick on the table? Is that?
Bells.
So you do have Christmas stuff out, Brandy. She does have more than that one thing out. She has other Christmas stuff out.
Candles. Rosary, discussing religion, politics, or other channels. Or, I don't know the rules. I know what not to do, that's good enough. Okay, so anyhow, okay, the armoire. It's a piece of furniture. Before they made closets in houses, you have your little drawers
What would it be?
You got your bigger drawer, like your underwear would go in there. And then your hanging clothing. I still have the key. I showed you that. Okay.
Don't lose the key. No Indians. Okay. All right, Lily. Hold on. Lily Bell, I hear you on the phone.
Hi, can you see me?
Now I can see you, yeah. How you doing?
Hi. Yeah.
I feel
hanging
sticky.
in there.
I have like ice that got on me, I think.
I didn't realize someone else had
Oh, we were
Claire.
showing Joanne's thing, yeah. She's been doing a
Okay.
lot of videos.
I've never used the mobile with the Zoom app, so I was having a few issues. But,
Oh. She got on Casbots today and came on camera, but she's never come on camera here. So I feel a little bit, I'm not going to lie, Joanne. I feel a little bit, I don't know, maybe that you like her better than me. You won't come on camera here. So I don't know. But no, I can't say she hasn't come on camera here. Your legs came on camera here in the tub. And maybe someone said something else. I don't know. I wasn't trying to look for anything else.
well, if I can come on camera looking like this and being unwell, anyone can. So
Yeah, I just feel bad because Casbot got the big reveal of Great Aunt Schmida, and she goes on Casbot's channel as Great Aunt Schmida.
just in case people, because I'm on my mobile, I can't see any chat.
Oh,
I'm going to turn this around because I wanted to show you my plants and go outside.
okay.
Now, we could discover my dad out there, which could be interesting.
Oh, your dad? Oh, yeah. Oh, because you're live now, right? Because we don't know what might happen, right?
Yeah, but that's okay. Trust me, he likes the camera. He pretends he doesn't, but
He's dressed. He's dressed though.
Oh, he's dressed. I'm basically really not.
Oh.
Put that phone down for one second. Hold on a second.
Okay. Put some clothes on.
And I'll show you my lovely products, just so you can.
Oh,
got
only
something to
Great
look
Aunt
at.
Schmida. Okay.
Okay, because just in case I do a little slip. Hold on, let's go into this. Okay, I'm just going to go there. I don't even know how I'm going to hold this up. You guys aren't going to see much. Oh my God. Sorry.
Oh, dear. Are you okay?
A collection of makeup everywhere.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
All your makeup is gone somewhere?
yeah, I just set up a display table, although I need a few shelves, and it's literally just gone everywhere, but that's okay. It's okay. It's cool. All right, I'm coming back. Look what I've done.
Oh, boy. It's not that bad. Yeah, I thought it went all over the floor. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to set, because I've only really got one room at my parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
I've got so much stuff because I sell these products as well. So I've got so much stuff in my room, and yeah, well, I'll explain something else later. But with my sea monkeys, I wanted to put them all in one.
Oh, your sea monkeys, right?
Yeah, all in one. Actually, I'll come and I'll show you my sea monkeys. Hold on, you get into my messy room, guys. So please,
Careful. Please be careful because we don't need you to break a leg and then we have to call somebody.
Let me put it on the windowsill. Basically, these sea monkeys. Oh my God!
What?
I
What?
literally just spilled my.
Oh, no.
No. I think I've got to keep around.
Oh, again?
Oh no!
You've got sea monkeys on. You did it again?
I spilled this and I just killed a sea monkey.
Oh. I hope Save Robbie's not watching because this is going to throw him over the edge.
I know. Him and I have been talking about his. Oh no. Well, anyway, I try not to think about it because it was a pregnant one too.
You can't pick it up and save it?
No, I don't want to tell you what I did.
Oh no.
I stepped on it. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
All right, let's not talk about it. My mother once flushed all my sea monkeys down the toilet. She didn't know, and she felt so bad. I was very surprised because I didn't think my mother would even care, but she did. They were in a milk jug. They weren't in a sea monkey thing.
Sorry. When I first got this, I actually thought they were really creepy because they can look a bit creepy.
Mm-hmm.
But because now they're growing into adults, I don't know if you can see them because it's very dark in here.
I just saw them. Jimmy used to have some sea monkeys on the windowsill, and he was really getting into those sea monkeys. I don't even remember how we got into them, because maybe I bought another one for the kids. I don't know, but he got into them more than anybody else.
Oh, okay. Well, my friends gave them to me because they're like, it was kind of like a joke, like you don't do much, so here, have something to interest you, kind of thing. So,
I can see them. They look like guppies. I have guppies in the turtle tank, and they kind of look like guppies.
yeah, well, the turtle probably eat these.
Yeah, he probably would. Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of pregnant ones in here. I thought they were all male, but clearly they're not. That one is pregnant. But
How can
anyway,
you tell
what
they're
I will
pregnant?
do, this one here, oh, you can tell. Hold on, let's see if we can show you. I'm so sorry about the lighting.
Okay.
See, there's like an egg sac. Oh, there we go, up here. See the little,
Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of.
see?
Yeah.
And the males are like whiskers.
Oh, whiskers, right. And the package, they show you like they're wearing clothes and stuff, right? It's very deceiving for kids, isn't it? Don't they show you like they have faces and that? Yeah, like I always thought I was going to have my own colony of like little people in this thing, but they're not really.
And that's
Yeah.
cute. They're kind of not really that cute. But anyway, this is my babies that are growing. But what I need to do, because if you see up here, it's been leaking. So what I did, I'm going to show you real quick. I wasn't going to do this. I thought I'll buy a small fish tank. Excuse me, guys, while I pick my box up. Sorry, guys.
Oh dear.
Please not look at my room. So I got on eBay.
Right.
And it said a small starter kit. Of course, I didn't look at the specs.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how big this bloody thing is.
Probably a 5-gallon tank, maybe. Is it a 3?
Oh, I don't know anything about gallons, but it's at 11 litres.
Oh, I don't know anything about liters. No, there's
Bloody
2
shit.
liters to
So-
like a half gallon, so it's 11 to maybe it's like 3 gallons.
Too much.
I don't know, 3-gallon tank.
Way too much for a sea monkeys.
Then
And
maybe
it's got everything.
she
It's
gets
got
some
fish
fish
food
or
and
something.
stuff.
Maybe.
So I said to my mum, when I lose another 10 kilos, I'm going to get 2 fish.
Oh, that's a good goal. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I'm going to take you outside now. So excuse the mess of the house because I haven't had to clean it for 2 weeks
Okay.
and it's dark.
All right.
It is dark. Going through, you're going to see the laundry because it's winter.
It's
And
winter.
there's
I
my
can't
dad.
believe it's winter.
Wave, Dad, say hi. Oh, you're not shy.
He's
You're on my video.
He's embarrassed.
He's not embarrassed. He loves being on camera. Don't you, Dad? No. All right, I'm going to show you outside. It's actually getting dark.
It doesn't look like winter,
Yeah, it's winter. It's actually been sunny though.
but it doesn't look cold out.
Oh, it's cold.
What's cold? How cold?
How cold is it today, Dad? 1 degree this morning. What's it in Fahrenheit though? About 15?
15
Oh, no.
degrees? No.
No, 15 today. That's not in Fahrenheit, Dad. I'm asking Fahrenheit. Can you tell? Why isn't this, hang on a sec, sorry. I'm trying to get out.
So I
My
was close
fault.
with 3 gallons,
Yeah.
Sharon, right? I'm doing pretty good.
Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah, it's cold. I'm
It
wrapped
doesn't
up.
look
I'm
cold.
wrapped up.
You have greenery out, so how cold could it be though?
I will check for you, and when I get up here,
Okay.
and I'll type Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Is that bamboo?
So I'll just go back my backyard. Mum and Dad moved up here.
See,
and
but you
they
have
wanted
a palm
bit-
tree. If the palm tree lives all year, you can never really get very cold.
Can you see that? Because I want to.
You have a palm
Yeah.
tree, yeah.
Basically, Mum and Dad wanted to invest in a house that was bigger than what we had, but smaller backyard, less to mow and stuff because, Dad's getting old. So
Not
this
nice.
is why it's like it is. That there's usually running, and it's actually not usually green.
Right.
That's lovely because my dad's really interested in like oriental kind of stuff. So am I. So we just got like drought plants too because obviously we're in Victoria and Australia, we've got a lot of drought.
Is that
So,
bamboo?
sure.
No, that's not. Is that bamboo back there?
Yeah, we've got a lot of bamboo.
Yeah, be careful with that though, because it could be invasive. You got to watch it. It could grow like
Yeah.
under your house and stuff and take your foundation up.
This species apparently is okay.
It is okay.
I didn't realize why my dad put this up. And then, because I usually don't get out here to walk some not well enough, I'll show you why in a minute.
Okay.
It's a good one. So yeah, and we've got the bird bath.
Right. Nice.
Thing.
What kind of birds? Do you have cardinals there?
Sorry?
What kind of birds do you have? You have parrots and stuff, don't you?
Birds, we have all sorts, especially coming down from the hills. We have rainbow parakeets. And,
That's crazy. They're wild rainbow parakeets?
yeah.
Do you ever try to catch them? Do you ever try to catch them?
No.
No? You've never tried? You never even tried? No. Okay.
I wouldn't be fast enough.
No.
So
Okay.
this is a beautiful beach.
Can't even imagine those kind of birds coming down. That's crazy.
Again, it's just very basic garden, but we love elephants.
Elephants. Right. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, I can see him. Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of like oh, yeah. And then,
So basically it's a backyard that we don't have to do much with.
right, yeah, no lawn to mow, right?
It's relaxing now. When we look back this way, that's what we call a Queensland room. The reason being Queensland is tropical,
Right.
and they have a lot of rooms that are outside that they can. Yes, but do you see the blind at the top there that comes down?
I don't want, yeah, like you can close it, right, all the way, something?
Yeah. They have Jingles the bird out, and she walks around and stuff like that. And normally the table there comes out and you have barbecues and stuff. So,
Did you say Jingles the bird?
Yeah, my cockatiel. Actually, it's my mum's cockatiel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll show you one day. Mum doesn't like being on camera, and she will only go to mum.
Oh,
So let me show you the reason why, just really quickly, because we've got more bamboo down there, by the way. This is why my dad did it, because it's ugly.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's, it's a backdrop for the pond fountain thingy, right?
That's right, and it's obviously he's covering up, so he did pretty well, because
Yeah.
the backyard did all himself. So, and down there, which I'm not going to go, it's too far for me. There's another couple of oriental things down there and some more bamboo. We just love it. So, okay, let me show you my plants,
Okay.
which are growing, Carolyn, in the cold winter, and we've had the coldest winter in years the last 2 days. Not today,
It
but
doesn't
yesterday.
look cold, though. It looks like it's probably warmer than our summer right now that we're having.
Well, the British would definitely think that this is amazing. Okay.
You can't get snow, right? You never get snow.
We do get snow. Where I used to live at the foot of Dandenong Ranges up there, it'd snow, but not a lot. And every time we did go up there, it'd be like at the side of the road and stuff. But we do have like Mount Buller and stuff like that. But it's not like you guys, you know.
No, but I don't, because you could never have a palm tree living out there.
Yeah, no. And we're in the second coldest state in Australia, Tasmania. Tasmania is the coldest.
Well, see, you're growing those outside. It can't be that cold, though. So you're pretty lucky. You don't get real bad winter.
Well, we'll see what August brings. That's my experiment, because
Oh,
August
that's
is
the coldest. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the first lake that I did. So it's going pretty well.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. And if you ever saw my video, if one of you saw the video with my funny dad on it, this is the one he blessed. That's actually 2 weeks younger than this one.
Mm-hmm.
No, hang on. It's small. It was a lot smaller anyway, and it's almost the same. So obviously, Dad's blessing did it.
It did. Yeah, I guess so. He's got some power there.
His blessing was something like, "As I bless this pants, I pull up my pants," and that was it. This is a celery, and that's actually grown quite a bit.
Wow.
I don't know if you remember what my celery was, but it was just like
very little. Yeah.
Yeah, these pots are bigger than what I wanted. I mean, for the leek, I guess, but yeah, they're kind of too big. Now, as Dad calls these winter onions because it's winter, but my spring onions are a little bit sad. I think really it's too big and it does need to be inside. But I mean, that one's growing.
Mm-hmm. They'll be fine, I think. Yeah, they're still green.
This one's kind of
Droopy. My chamomile, something bad happened to it. I've got to start all over.
No. I used to grow a lot of herbs inside.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a little herb garden.
I've watered it with hot water by mistake.
Yeah, so that's so far. I'll let you know what happens because, as I said, August is the coldest month.
Okay.
So you can see the sun. We have had a sunny day today. Yesterday was really wet and cold. And the day before that, there were 2 cold days.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. All right.
It doesn't look cold.
I will. I'll put it back on me so I don't get my dad.
Okay. There is a question. Did you hear my question about Amy asking about the Denver Ramblers?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I'll read it again. You want me to read it again so you can hear it?
Yeah, I'll just sit down and read it.
All right, you just sit down. I'll read it. Hang on. Yeah, just hang on. I'll read it. As soon as I find my mail. Hang on. Where the heck did I just put my mail?
I don't have a mute on my mobile.
I was going to go on this one. Okay, so this is Amy's Justice League, and she should be in the chat. Okay, and she said that they are on vacation from Houston, and they're in Santa Fe, I guess New Mexico. You know, Mary is in Mexico. She's a mod here. I don't know how well she's feeling. It's Ocean Girl. Sometimes she has health challenges, so I don't know. But she is in New Mexico that I know, and I think there's someone else in New Mexico. But then she said Tuesday morning they are going to Durango, Colorado for 5 days. Any ramblers in the area? So Save Robbie, I know there's Save Robbie. I don't know if that he's in Durango. He's in Denver. I don't know how far that way that is. And then we have Allie Cattails, isn't she there in Colorado? And then we have quite a few in Colorado. We have Edelweiss is in Colorado, and
but we don't have any of that. This is what we found. Sarah and I found surprising. Is that like Colorado, we haven't gotten a lot of interest, even New York. A lot of the people, like, even Arizona is probably the biggest, but even then I think it's full. So
well, I thought we had a lot. I thought we had a lot in Colorado. I thought we had Laughing Lori, don't we?
Have a lot, but yeah. What's basically happening? Let me just quickly tell you so you don't get on and freak out.
I'll get all freaked out. Okay, yeah.
No, you will, because I hadn't slept. Basically, what's happening with the group is obviously Sarah's taken over a lot. I've just come back on to start doing things, and the 2 of us in it, and then just sharing one email. There's like 150 plus emails, but there's like heaps of forwards in one email. So basically, what happened was Sarah sent me an Excel spreadsheet, which she said was basically complete except for the internationals, and I downloaded it. Now, I didn't say anything to her, which is my bad, but I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this girl doesn't know how to Excel. Like, this is crazy. I couldn't see any of the words. And I'm thinking, my God, I don't want to upset her. She's done so much work. We've spoken about this, by the way, so she knows what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm thinking, God, it's taken. So what I had to do, normally with Excel, you can like expand the cells so you can see the word. I couldn't even do that. So all I could get was an email address. And so what I had to do was go into my Gmail account, pop in the email address, and hope to God something would come up. And then when I pop the person, right, and say me, I'll put my email address in, Lily Bell comes up, and then I've got to go through it all. And most of them have got forwards, so some have got like 6 forwards, and try and get as much information from there. That took me 3 hours to do 10 people, and I was like, I can't do this.
You know, maybe I can look at it. I think she sent me one, didn't she?
Yeah, just let me finish. Sorry.
Okay, all right, no problem. I just thought, okay.
No, it's right. It's all worked out.
Oh,
so
okay.
in Slack, you asked me a question. I thought it was in the private chat, but you've asked me a question about, sending news. I think it was at Arizona group or something like that. And so I went on this thing saying, look, I'm just waiting back on Sarah, but I think we might have to just send out a form to everyone, just redo it all. It'll be really quick because if they fill out the form properly, then we just have to copy and paste, blah, blah, blah. Then I spoke to Sarah this morning because I hadn't slept. And then Sarah's like, I don't understand because on my end, it's all grouped and it's all, you know, and I'm like, oh,
Right.
well, you know, so I went and downloaded it again from the same email and it came out perfect. So the first file is somehow it was corrupted when I downloaded it.
Oh,
So
okay. So it's okay? Okay.
fine. Everything's fine. There may be a couple of people we've missed because unfortunately we did do a form for people to sign and not a lot of people followed that. And so there's some things that we haven't yet, but basically she has sent you, Sarah this morning sent you, or this afternoon, this morning for me, sent you the updated list. I'm working on the international one. I'm just about finished. There's one or two that I've caught that Sarah didn't see, but I think they're new people, so I'll send them to you when I can. And then I thought, once we make the groups and stuff, if someone actually realises they're not in a group, to let you know, you could do, it's up to you, of course, you're the boss, maybe you could do a post on your in Slack and maybe on the community page and pop in exactly what we need, like the little form thing. I actually sent it to you.
All right.
Because it's just easier doing it that way, because otherwise some people will either give way too much information or not enough.
Right. Okay.
So, yeah, but everything's fine.
Okay.
And say, yes, you don't stress out. If you see that, just because I couldn't erase it, there's something was like, unless someone can tell me.
Oh, in Slack? Okay, yeah. All right.
Couldn't edit it or anything, and it's in the main group. I thought it was private. So
Oh, okay.
don't
Well,
worry.
no, okay. All right. I thought that
right,
the only group that's not private is just general. So just, I don't know, they make you have a general and you can't change it. So just never type anything in general.
Yeah, well, you actually typed it to me in general, so I actually wrong by you. I actually thought it was private. So
Oh, okay. Everything is private, but general. They don't let you put general to private. I don't know. Yeah, it's so weird. Okay. There should be a big disclaimer, like don't type anything in here.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. You're looking at, I don't know what you're looking at right now.
Your finger, I think. Oh, I hope.
Oh, as soon as I put this on myself, on me, my nose starts to run.
Oh, okay.
I think it switched. Oh, there we go. Bye, Dad.
Oh, you were talking to yourself in general, Casper? Good, it was yourself, right? And you weren't giving out some trade secrets over there.
Now, this is the spare room. I want to show you guys something. Really, really quickly. Sorry, guys, my nose is running. I know it's gross. I'm going to put you on the ground. I mean, on the bed, guys.
On the bed? Okay, it's better than the ground.
And I look shocking, guys, but hey, I've had 2 hours sleep and I'm sick. Hold on 1 sec.
All right.
I'm here.
Okay.
Now, let me show you. I don't hope you're going to be able to see these. I've got these buttons, wooden buttons with prints on them. I'm thinking I could do some kind of crafty thing.
Yeah. That's what I think I'm going to do a lot, and it doesn't work out many times.
And basically, I tried to do like a couple of jewelry things, and I popped it up on my Instagram and stuff. And I said, yay or nay, and everyone said nay. So that ain't going to work. So let me show you. Turn this around. Okay, guys. Can you see these? They're actually quite pretty. These are the patterns.
Very nice. Very cute. Those would be nice on, yeah, those are very cute.
Can't do jewelry.
Yeah, they are very nice. They are very nice buttons.
There's lots of different ones, but I've got lots of the same.
They're made of wood, you said?
Yeah, they're wood.
Yeah.
Wood. And what I bought, what is it called? Mod? The paste. The sealants to make it waterproof. It's like the glue. I don't know if you can varnish it. I forget what it's called. But yeah, so if anyone's got any ideas, let me know, because I was going to make up like bracelets and maybe like a choker and stuff, but no one liked them. So, you know, that's okay. At least they're honest. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to pop off because my nose is running like a tap. You guys really don't want to see that.
Oh, okay. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, that's cool. Thanks for having me, and I'll get on the. Oh God, I can't think. I'll get on the Oh, by the way, here's my baby.
Oh, is that a reborn?
Yeah.
Is it?
I work hard at filled in, and you know what she did?
What
She
happened?
hates. I had a workout, like, because I have care workers that come in and
Yeah.
help me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was filling in, and so she was a young, she was 20, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and hates dolls. Now, one doll I cannot stand are these ones. This is my mum's doll when she was a baby, and that's her teddy.
Oh,
But
okay.
they're the crap out of me.
They scare you?
But these are expensive dolls.
Right. Reborns. Is that a silicone or just a vinyl? What is that?
Look,
Yeah. She looks.
it's an older one. Like, this is like 20 years old. I got this from my nan.
Oh,
She
20
passed.
years old. Wow.
Yeah, it's Emily. Oh,
Oh,
what
is
she
that?
did?
Oh, I know. Is that an Ashton Drake?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. She looks
Yeah.
bigger. She looks big. How many inches is she?
She's actually tall. She's
20 inches? She looks
I don't
big.
know.
I don't know. She looks big than I. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a real baby. It's so funny. But this girl, she came in and she doesn't like dolls. Fair enough.
So
She
she
got it.
took
And
it. She chucked it.
she threw it on the ground.
Yeah. Wow.
Because it was passed down from my nan to my mum, and it's going to come to me.
Right.
And my mum went ballistic because this cost a fortune. Plus,
Did she drag her out of there by her hair? Did she drag that lady out of there by the hair? By the hair?
no, but my mum's
Oh.
very
Okay.
much like me. We don't like to conflict, and we don't usually speak up. But my mum was.
She was speaking up.
You do that. That's not your property. Do you know how much that means to me? And
Right.
the girls just
She
looked at me
probably
like,
wanted to grab her by the hair and drag her out.
No, but my
No?
sister was here. We would have.
Somebody would have. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I was disgusted with that. So I'm glad I didn't have her back.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, so this is just out. This is just the spare room. A bit messy. My buttons.
Your buttons.
Yeah, it's just a spare room that mum and dad. This is one of those beds that fold up and down.
Oh, a Murphy bed. A Murphy bed.
Which would probably be better for me, but I like the size of the other end better.
Yeah.
And this box here my uncle made, it's basically just got blankets in it. I'm not going to show you what's in here because it's just a wheelchair and a junk.
Oh, okay.
And then some of the products that I sell.
Very nice.
Okay, I'll let you guys go. Oh,
All
I think
right.
do you like art?
Oh gosh, that reminds me of that bathroom cabinet. See, it's giving me stress. Did you see the bathroom cabinet I'm having as a problem?
I think you should get a black background.
Right, and do a chalk thing.
Even with spray paint or something like that, with white or something like that, with a stencil.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could even put sparkles on.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'll try the chalkboard with the stencil.
These are handprints that a lady, does. So that's a zebra, and we've got, because we love elephants, we've got the elephant. Sorry, there's a bit of shine on it.
Very nice. I could do something.
And it's fun because my niece, they call her giraffe.
Uh-huh.
Don't know why. And then over here, just really quickly, and then I'll go.
Oh, tiger.
Yeah, sorry. Here we go. Yeah,
Very
there you
nice.
go.
Yeah, neat.
All right. I'll be in chat.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Thanks for showing us around.
Okay, Carolyn. Take care.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
I'm waving. You can't see me. I'm the idiot.
Oh, okay. Bye. I'll wave. So I'm looking at you too. Okay.
Take care.
All right. Bye. Joe Schmo, who was leaving, and they noticed she was not alone, and they didn't see the other girl. Joe Schmo, Jimmy was going, are you going to tell me if you found out any information? You want to call in and tell me if you found out any information of that Geis case? And then also Jimmy was talking about something. I want to hear about the Tazer. I do want to hear about the Tazer. Okay. And but there was also something that Jimmy was watching, and he said it was like the case of the century or something about this girl and living in this trailer or something, and she was missing. And it wasn't the one from last night, not at all. It was something that was on either like headline. Did anybody see it? It was called like Murder in the Heartland or something. And does anybody know what I'm talking about? He was like, he couldn't believe that I didn't know what was coming on, and I don't know what he was talking about. But hold on, Victoria. Let me get you the thing. And Joe Schmo, you want to talk about this Geis thing after that? Did you find out the information? Okay. Let's see. Victoria, right? Okay. All right, that's for Tazer. All right. And so Joe Schmo, you know you don't want to go. Joe Schmo. Why, Joe? I thought you wanted to tell us about the Geis case. Did you find out stuff on the Geis case? Yeah, the two girls missing for 20 years. Did you watch? He made it sound like, oh my gosh. You love my sense of humor. Thanks, Tanya. I'm freezing tonight. It's like really like June, November. You just read about the Jean Marie Geis case? Oh, I read about it last night, Tori. It's not a funny case by any means, but one thing that they had in there, or that just was weird the way they wrote it, was when her husband supposedly was coming back from the gym with just his sweatshirt and no, or he was coming from the garage, but she thought he was at the gym or something, and just a sweatshirt and no pants, naked from the waist down. Oh, you sent me an email too? Okay. Hi, Victoria.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm fine. How's everyone else?
I think.
I'm going to read this quickly.
Okay, not too quickly that we
It's a
can.
little saucy, but it's not too bad.
Okay.
Not too long ago, I saw something at the gun shop that sparked my interest. The occasion was our 10th wedding anniversary, and I was looking for a little something extra for my wife. When I came across a 100,000 volt pocket purse-sized taser. The effects of the taser were supposed to be short-lived, with no long-term adverse effect on your assailant, allowing adequate time for them to retreat to safety. Needless to say, this was way too cool. Cut a long story short, I bought the device and brought it home. I loaded 2 AAA batteries in the thing and pushed the button. I was so disappointed. I learned, however, that if I pushed the button and pressed it against a metal surface at the same time, I'd get a blue arc of electricity darting back and forth between the prongs. Awesome. Unfortunately, I had yet to explain to my wife what that burn spot is on the face of her LG convection oven. Okay, so I was home alone with this new toy, thinking to myself that it couldn't be all that bad with only 2 AAA batteries, right? Yeah. Well, I sat in my recliner, my cat looking on intently, the trusting little soul, while I was reading the directions and thinking that I really needed to try this out on a flesh and blood moving target. I must admit, I thought about zapping my kitty for a fraction of a second, but thought better of it. She's such a sweet cat, and as most of you know, hell hath no fury like a cat pissed off. But if I was going to give this thing to my wife to protect herself against a mugger, I did want some assurance that it would work as advertised. Am I wrong? So there I sat in a pair of shorts and my WP supporter jersey with my reading glasses perched delicately on the bridge of my nose, directions in one hand, taser in the other. The directions said that a 1-second burst would shock and disorient your assailant. A 2-second burst was supposed to cause muscle spasms and a major loss of bodily control. A 3-second burst would purposely make your assailant flop on the ground like a fish out of water. Any burst longer than 3 seconds would be wasting the batteries. All the while, I'm looking at this little device measuring about 5 inches long, less than 3/4 of an inch in circumference. Pretty cute, really, and loaded with 2 itsy bitsy AAA batteries, thinking to myself, no flipping way. What happened next is almost beyond description, but I'll do my best. I'm sitting there alone, the cat looking on with her head tilted to one side as if to say, don't do it, you stupid man. Reasoning that a 1-second burst from such a tiny little old thing couldn't hurt all that bad, I decided to give myself a 1-second burst just for the heck of it. I touched the prongs to my naked thigh, pushed the button. Holy mother of weapons of mass destruction, crap on a stick. I'm pretty sure the Blue Bulls team ran in through the side door, picked me up, body slammed me on the carpet over and over and over again, then slammed the recliner over my head just for fun. I vaguely recall waking up on my side in the fetal position with tears in my eyes, body soaked wet, smelling like piss, both nipples on fire, testicles nowhere to be found, with my left arm tucked under my body in the oddest position, with pins and needles in my legs. The cat was standing over me, making meowing sounds I'd never heard before, licking my face, undoubtedly thinking to herself, do it again, you stupid dumbass. Please take this from the voice of experience. There is no such thing as a 1-second burst when you zap yourself. You will not let go of that thing until it's dislodged from your hand by the violent thrusting against the floor. 3-second burst would be considered conservative. A minute or so later, I can't be sure as time was a relative thing at that point, I collected my wits, what little I had left, sat up and surveyed the landscape. My bent and broken forlorn glasses were hanging miserably on the mantel of the fireplace. How did they get up there? My triceps, right thigh, and both nipples were still twitching. My face felt like it had been shot up with Novocaine, and judging by how my jaw hung listlessly, my bottom lip must have weighed 88 pounds. By the way, at this point, my testicles, feeling like they withdrew into my body somewhere around my rib cage, are still waiting for the all-clear signal to emerge from the bomb shelter. Now, I know how Tom Hanks' character felt when he had to go search for Private Ryan. I felt like I should offer a significant reward for their safe return. Even now, I experience shrinkage when I plug anything into the socket. So if you ever feel compelled to mug yourself with a taser to test it, take my advice. Repeat after me. Here, kitty, kitty.
It's funny. I thought I was going to go in a different direction when you said something, but yeah, okay.
That came out probably 20 years ago, and the one I wrote about John and his hunting expeditions that made the column of the newspaper. And but this, the taser, all these people look really bad, going up against the cops, go ahead, tase me. And they get real calm and cooperative once they're tased. That taser hurts like the son of a gun.
Yeah,
if you just accidentally touch it against yourself and it gets activated, you don't ever want to be hit with it again.
No, some lady has it on.
Nice flight.
On 90 Day Fiance, they have the lady got a taser, and on the Handmaid's Tale, they have a cattle prod, which is like some kind of electrocution device where they hit them in the neck on there all the time. It's crazy.
Yeah, that makes the cattle move, and that hurts like bad too. If you've ever been in contact with an electric fence, it's parallel to the taser.
Oh, I almost got, oh my gosh. Yeah, we were at a birthday party at friends of mine. They're actually 2 registered nurses, and actually one was the labor and delivery nurse when I had Ethan, and that's how we met. And we went to a birthday party when Luke was born, and they also raised these deer that go to New York City. They're a special kind of deer, and they have electric fences around the house. And I think that he was supposed to turn them off, and then he was like screaming, Carolyn! And I almost touched the stupid fence, not knowing it was an electric fence. That would have been fun. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of hard to get away from if you get into it too. An
Yeah.
electric fence or a cattle prod is rough. Uh, it doesn't want to turn loose either once it makes contact.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah.
Dang, I was going to say something totally out of my mind. Oh, when we had our Brittany trial dog, she ran competition, flush and quail,
Mm-hmm.
and John was with a shock collar. Well, he didn't want to put it on her till he found out how high to put it. So guess who tried it out to see how intelligent
He did.
it?
Yeah.
Me. And he would get me to test 9-volt batteries by sticking them to my tongue to see if they still.
Oh, we used to do that as kids all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't even believe that. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you do dumb things.
Yeah.
Like
You do
sticking
don't
your
think
tongue
you do them over and over again
cold.
as a kid. Here, try this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. See if this one's got any juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got juice, and I can't feel my tongue now. But I'll do John's story that I read. Well, it's just a 2-column thing about his hunting trips later.
Okay.
But I'm enjoying tonight's chat, and everyone have a great time.
All right. Thanks for the story.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. So Joe Schmo, random guy Jeff's been in the comments and he's emailed and stuff, but he's got a lot of stuff going on still with his dad and things, so he should be back. He's going to tell some story, well, not stories, I guess like personal experiences pretty soon here. So let me see here. Maybe we can go shopping only for tasers. Yeah, yes, I know. I'm still trying, Teresa, to find a place to design the stuff. It should not be this long for me. I know it's pretty bad. But now you see what I'm struggling with in my master bedroom, so I can't even get that done. And that's been years. Somebody was going shopping today. Oh, Sharon, did you go to Costco? And Joe Schmo, did you find out anything about Geis? If you want to send me a link or something, you could send it to my email and I'll read it if you don't want to call in. Joe, weren't you saying yesterday, am I dreaming? Or when we went over the Geis case that you were looking up a whole bunch of stuff? Oh, you're going tomorrow, Sharon. Okay. The true crime taser. Oh, my daughter got lost hiking and she didn't have her bear spray because, well, she didn't buy bear spray, but I told her I had bought her mace, which she won't bring around because she told me I was crazy. But then when I told her you could use it in place of bear spray, and then she forgot it and they got lost in, was it, oh, now I'm going to lose my mind. I think she said Bear Mountain, but did she say Hunter Mountain? I think she said Bear Mountain. She said a 4-mile hike turned into an 8-mile hike, and it was getting to be like Backcountry, the movie on Netflix about the bear. And she finally told, because it was her, a guy, and another girl, we have to turn back. She said, everything that you tell yourself you're not going to do, you did. No, we don't need the map. No, we don't need this. No, we don't need that. And yeah, so she was freaked. Lisa's going to the Dollar Tree tomorrow. Yeah, I had to go to the Dollar. Sheila, I haven't been to the Dollar Tree yet. I'm gonna try to get there tomorrow. I'm just trying to see if I'm gonna go back to the same one. Carolyn for Jimmy, merch, shirt, flashlight, beam, and a bowl of limes. Right. Okay. Sounds good. Backcountry, yeah, we all watched Backcountry, all of us. Your Mesa Strike Back. I have mine on my keychain. Back the freak away. A shirt about Gail and her strict bedtimes. Yeah, I just want a site that I can just design a whole bunch of stuff that you don't even have to order. Like, you just do a whole bunch of stuff, and that way you could just do whatever, and then if somebody wants that, they can get it, or what. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. And every time I go to the stupid Teespring site, it keeps bringing me to stuff that's already designed. Yeah, oh, she was fine, Janelle. Yeah. Yeah, my daughter's a. She's like Joanne, kicking ass and taking names. You have pepper spray for me. Well, that's what it is. Pepper spray. That's what I meant to say. Pepper spray, Muka. I don't know why. No, Janelle, not t-shirt places. I want one that's online, and that way you can have a whole bunch of designed merchandise that you don't order inventory, because there are places like that. The email was just a classification of an earlier question. Oh, okay. Thanks, Janelle. Will they think you're a terrorist, Tazer? Oh, it is? It's illegal in Canada? Pepper spray is illegal in Canada? Your email of ponchos she made. Oh, she emailed me ponchos? Okay, let me see. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Let me, wow, there's a lot of these. Okay, let's see. I thought I would show you and Joanne Dallas some of the ponchos that I've made and listed in my Etsy shop. Okay, let's see here. So this is my Full Heart and Hands. Is that the name of your Etsy shop? My Full Heart and Hands? In case anyone wants to order a poncho. Dragonflies, that's very nice. Sheila's probably watching, because Sheila likes this stuff. And she'll probably want to connect with you. If she doesn't already, maybe you are already. Nice colors. Oh, that's a pretty one. Is that, and that's you too, right? Pretty. Both of you. But I really like that poncho. That looks like, that's knitted, right? Because that looks like something my daughter makes in shawls or something. It's very nice. Oh, you guys haven't seen it yet. Hang on. And here's a little baby. Is this a little baby one? I don't know if it is a little baby one or just it's deceptive. I don't know. Oops. Well, this looks like a little baby one. The one I'm going to show you. Very nice. Maybe like a toddler. I don't know. It's hard for me to. The hood looks more like a toddler. Oh, this is more like the kind my mom made, you know, with these squares and stuff. Though she made other kinds too, yeah. I should go back and look at the pictures. Well, this is a nice one too that you have on. Very nice. Looks like stained glass almost, right? Oh, we got one more, I think. Let me see. Yep, one more. Very nice. Thank you for sharing. Anybody interested can visit her Etsy store. Is it Full Hands, Full Heart on Etsy? Is that what it is there? Full Hands, Full Heart? Okay, let's see. Oops, let me go back to the email. Whoops. Oh, the ponchos are from Susan, aka My Full Heart and Hands. Oh, Candace? Is Candace back in chat? She thought she was out of chat. Is she? Let me see. You keep jumping on and off the chat because your kids, your hubby, and a sister are all flying home tonight from Maryland. The flight is already diverted to Atlanta, but trying to get to Dallas, and storms in the way. Wow, I hope they're okay, D. Sea Lights. Candace with a K. You think yeah, I think what she's wanting? Jeannie, who's wanting what? Yeah, Candace. She says she thinks she's out. So I don't know. I'm just asking. Oh, well, yeah, I guess. Well, there's ones that you can just go on and you can design a whole bunch of stuff. Yes, and then if somebody wants, like, you don't have to order any inventory, right? If they order it, then it's like made up then and shipped out kind of thing. And I know that they have that. She's here. I was able to tag her. Oh, that's what I should have just done, right? How silly of me. Look at the participants, right? So I don't see her. Maybe she got zapped by mistake because in a troll maybe. All right, let me just check. Let me check real quick if I can find her real quick and. One second, you guys can talk amongst yourselves. You normally do. Okay, let's see. All right. Candace, so far I don't see you. Maybe could you have accidentally exited the chat? I'm just trying to double check here. Yeah, so far I don't see anything, Candace. I think try, if you can hear me, try coming back in. Okay, let me see what else is in the mailbag here. Mailbag. Right. I keep losing my mail. Okay. Oh, Diana has my video did not send in my last email. I need to find out how to reduce the size. It's 2.5 minutes long. I will try again tomorrow. Can you try it in 2 parts? Maybe try it in 2 parts or something, or 3 parts. Oh, Sonia sent a lot of ideas here. Oh, interesting. I will look at these. Thank you. Thank you there, Sonia. Okay, and Carol Clark says that Tess. Oh, right. Okay, you want me to? Yeah, I'll have to. I can't show that video, but I will look at it. And Jennifer. Okay, let me see what this says, Jennifer. I think I have it last. Click on it out away. Oh, yeah, I can give it to you, Jennifer. Hold on. It's just, I'm not. Oh my goodness, Charlene. Oh, yeah. I got it. Okay. Here's proof. What? Oh, Charlene is sending proof that she's a pretty good housekeeper. Hang on. A pretty good housekeeper, Charlene, right? Or you've never used the stove? I'm sorry, I had to, because you're killing me in the peony wars. I had to get that one out. Sorry. Or you just got it delivered today, right? I'm just joking. Oh, yeah, she's going to show the oven too. Do you use the self-clean on that, or do you clean it yourself? Oh, the Italian ices? Yeah, that's the kind, yeah, right? No, what did I have? No, are they? Lindy's. I have Lindy's, but I use Luigi's too. Yeah, I mean, how could you really go wrong with ice? But Lindy's or Luigi's, yeah, you're good. What kind you get? Cherry? You got cherry. Okay. They're not lemon, but you like cherry, so that's good. Okay, and DC Light says, "Hi, Mommy. I am the lady. I know you wrote me about the other case last night, right? But this is not about her." Okay. And anyway, this is another big, new, interesting case, and it's a horrible, sad case. Oh, let me shut this so that, oops, no, I don't want to shut that. So that Cowgirl, I hope your tooth feels better, Cowgirl, but you're going to the dentist tomorrow, I think, right? Okay. So anyway, this is another new, exciting, and horrible, sad case involving a parent and child Trial coming soon. It will be big. The child was missing in the Dallas area, and there was a huge citywide search for this child. Is this Malia? The father had claimed that he put the child outside at night because she wouldn't drink her milk. Oh no. Outside? How old was she? And then he had seen her in their backyard standing by a tree. And then she disappeared out the back gate, and he didn't know where she went. And that was the original story. And then later, after her body was found, he changed stories, and he said he accidentally choked her, and he panicked, and they later found her body in a drainage culvert, I believe. Anyway, here's a link to check it out if you're interested. I had a second murder in my own family this week, but we'll write later about it. Take care. Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that, DC. My condolences. Okay, so the trial will begin, when is this? The trial will be streamed live on NBC 5. Okay, I'm not sure, so this is going to be streamed tomorrow. I guess there's a trial starting up tomorrow for this. It's for Sharon Saraswati Matthews. Okay, guys. It's looking like it's going to start tomorrow, and it's going to be live streamed on, you probably can find it like the other one on YouTube, NBC DFW. For Wesley Matthews, it starts tomorrow, and his defense is attempting to prove her death was an accident. Okay? So one of the biggest trials of the year begins tomorrow in Dallas. Wesley Matthews faces life in prison if convicted of murdering his 3-year-old adoptive daughter. I wonder why they didn't have the death penalty, since you guys are so big on that in Texas, right? Anybody know why? Is his 3-year-old adopted daughter? I'll be in court. No, this is somebody in a group saying she'll be in court. We may finally learn what happened between October 6th and 7th at their Richardson home. The autopsy and toxicology reports will be key. Will Cindy Matthews testify against her husband? She has been subpoenaed by the state but cannot be forced to testify against him. His defense has subpoenaed many people looking to prove that Sharon's death was a terrible accident. We will hear about past allegations of abuse suffered by the little girl, by the Matthews. Oh, she was adopted by the Matthews from an Indian orphanage. And you could follow on Twitter at Maria_and_. NBC5. She will post, okay. And then there is a Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, you want to follow along. It's called Love and Justice for Sherin, Sherin, Saraswati, Saraswati Matthews. All right. Thanks for letting us know that, DC Lights. I'm going to go back to the chat, see if anybody's heard of that. Okay. You know what it is, Jennifer? I can write you, let me write you an email after, because there's a different way to do it. And I'll explain it, but I don't have time to write it right now, but I'll write it to you after, okay? Tomorrow at the latest, in case I pass out after this. And then I got to take a shower, don't forget, and I have to clean the shower, so, okay. You didn't read the email right. The proof was kitchen color, the oven and store. Oh. Did I make a mistake? You didn't want to show your oven and stove? It didn't say don't show to everybody. Are you really angry at me now? I don't know. I don't know what I did. What did I do? I didn't read the email right. Now Charlene's all upset. It's okay. I mean, it would be bad if I showed a really dirty, disgusting stove that you didn't want me to show, but did everybody come and start hounding you on that? Hey, Jigsaw Puzzler. That's okay, you let it slide? Okay. Yeah. I have some really sad peonies on my phone from Instagram, and I haven't even seen my peonies a lot because it's rained and it just like it's a washout this year, and I have such beautiful, beautiful peonies. I will put the pictures up, but I have like weed central growing on here, so you should feel very sad for me, Charlene, living here in the rain, in the cold. Oh, she's the focus of a cleaning workshop now? Oh boy. You've got to put in big letters, Charlene. Do not read on the air, or like for your eyes only. She's getting some stove envy? Oh boy. Wasn't my intention. I thought she wanted to show it. I thought she was rubbing our faces in it. That not only was she a superior gardener, she was beating us in the kitchen wars also. I think the pictures are sent. If we have to accept that Mommy may get a little mixed up. Mommy always corrects her mistakes. I try to, but it's hard to take a picture back, you know. I don't know. Charlene's little emoticon face does not look okay. Teresa's looks better underneath. Mommy, you were talking about Scotland. We had rain today, just for a wee change. Really, Lynette Brown? No, I'm talking about New York. It's been crazy. What color was the kitchen? I was... What? Okay, let me go back and see where I messed up. And see, hopefully I don't tick Charlene off anymore. I already have. Okay, let me go back. I'm going to try to go... Okay, am I allowed to show the one that says my bathroom? Or is that no-go? I'm kind of lost. You let me know. Oh, these pictures are for Joanne. Is that what it was? Oh, hold on. Okay. These pictures are for Joanne, so I'm supposed to send them on to Joanne? Is that what's going on? Or I'm not supposed to show them? Let me go back to the chat because I don't want to make any more mistakes. Does anybody know what I'm supposed to be doing with those pictures? Am I sending them to Joanne or am I showing them Lindy Mac? Lindy Mac. Okay, Linda, I let me just see what's going on with Charlene here, because since I'm in the middle of this one, I've got myself in a little hot water. You wanted to see the, but I don't know. Charlene may not let me. I don't know. Can I show them? Let's get the stamp of approval. The bathroom ones are for Joanne, but the kitchen was for proof of the color. So nobody else can see the Hennessy. Nobody else can see them, Charlene? Now everybody feels like you brought snacks just for Joanne and you didn't share with the class, but I don't know. It's probably my fault. You can show, but the kitchen ones were for proof of color. Oh, okay. I can share the snacks. All right, I'll show you what she sent. Okay. All right, let's see here. Charlene says, this is my bathroom with me not taking a shower. Okay. Are we looking at paint color? Because it's a little dark for me. I can see the Dixie. Are those Dixie cups? Those little tiny Dixie cups? You've got some Asian artwork. I still have to put my Asian video up. Oh, and Sharon, I have not forgotten that link that I told you about. I did forget it, but I just remembered it. All right, let me see if there's anything else on Charlene's bathroom here. I'm getting tired of Gmail suggesting responses that I should send someone when I get an email. Like, these are great. Because that's like really, right? You can't even put in a response to somebody that's sending you something. These are great. It's so generic, right? Like you don't have to, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Charlene, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, this is paint color now we're looking at. What kind of paint color is that? Is that like a goldish? Oh, wait a second, we've got some more. You've got a lot of cabinetry there, a lot of storage space in your bathroom. Very neat. Okay, now, let me see, hang on. Oh, we still got some more, hang on. Sure, okay, let me see here. Oh, got some more, hang on. That's very nice. Is that like a tumbled stone tile or something? Very nice. Is that... Okay. That's like a tumbled... What do they call it? A tumbled stone, is that? Or that's not like a slate. Oh, I thought you had a big picture in your... Oh, that's the reflection of the shower curtain, right? Okay, I get it now. Very nice, Charlene. It's just like, she's like, I think one of those ladies that could do the fake cleaning. Everything is so perfect, Charlene. Nice. Let's see what we have here. I'm just what is this? I'm just trying to see what this is. This is just a mirror? Is that what I'm saying? Okay, that's because it looked like there, but that's just a reflection of... I was trying to figure that out. It's a cute light fixture on top. All right, let's see. Tub. Okay, you're not taking a shower like Joanne. Does that ever come loose off there? That's like a tension. No, probably stays on there. Good for you. What is this that we're looking at? I'm not sure. It looks like more of that tile, or it's another bathroom. I don't know. It looks a little different than that other tile. Asian screen and a vase and then a piece of coral. Very nice. Zenful. Oops. You getting all this, Joanne? What is oh, this the shower curtain hanging here? I'm a little disoriented. Sometimes Oh, you're sending me a teaser? Not a taser. Why is this a teaser? Because you're going to put something in here, or something's got to bloom here? Or you just want to tease me? Or you're going to put something big here? Well, you do have a pond, right? What do you have in that pond? Do you have koi in there? What happens to the koi in the winter, Charlene? They just winter under the water like the fish do in the lake, or there's a problem? They come back up the next spring? You have any turtles in there? You have any problem with anything going on in there? You have a fountain in there? You could you could have weddings here in your yard. Seriously, I'm not being funny, if you think I am. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. Okay. Let me go over here. All right, and where's my mail? Uh-oh, I think my Zoom is coming over there. Go over there, Zoom. Get behind me. All right, let me move these pictures out of the way. Whoops. Okay, now just 1 second so I can see. They just rest at the bottom. You have koi here too? The koi is a popsicle and thaws in the spring. You don't have any, oh. The cat will go fish them out? No, we're not blue screen. No. We're just, no, I got small here. Here, see? We're not blue screen. Hold on, that's the wrong one. What is this? Hold on, I'm trying to find my way back to my mail. I've got really 30,000 things open. Someone cleaned her sink? Oh, okay, hang on. Joanne Dallas, she cleaned her sink. Good job. And you got rid of those toothbrushes and stuff, right? Good job. Nice job. Lisa, yes. Hang on. Oops. Okay. Let me get that out. All right. Oh, teacup, you sent me medicine. Okay. All right, I'll check those out. And Jennifer, I told you I'll get back on that other thing. It's just a different way to do it. Searchy, you sent me the bathroom stencils. I'll check those out. Tori says, I found something. Okay, I'll read that in a second on the Geis case. There was something I had to read. Oh, Linda wanted to say this is just an expression. Does the case have legs? It's used to reference possible outcomes in the event it could affect, yes, possible legs. Okay, implications of the lack of response, bystander syndrome, and how that can affect future situations. For example, hiring practices, screenings and corporate safety for customer and employees, background check as to employees, other jobs, and their performance records, role of organizational culture in creating safe and or dangerous work environment. Would you like to talk about these? Yeah, maybe at some time, it's because it's late now, maybe we can. I'm going to talk about, see if there's any new on the Geis case, to see what happened to that guy. But yeah, I mean, definitely we can talk about that. Okay, let me check the Geis case. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. You're still believing, well, you're not, but this is only 2009 that it was written. So I was wondering if anything happened after that, but let me see. Because this is what we read last night. I'm wondering, because I don't think she did it. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see. I'm going to look up what happened to Frank Geis. Where's Frank Geis? Where is Frank Geis today? Well, this is what Joe Smo said. He opened up a counseling center. Is this, do you think this is that Frank Geis? You've got to be kidding me, right? He went from realist, this cannot be the same man. Oh, there's no way. This is not the same man. Let me see where this address is. Joe Schmo, I don't think this is the same man. There's no way. He's in Texas, in Richardson. Well, this is weird because, okay, somebody said he was in real estate with his wife. Well, this guy says seeking help from a qualified professional is the first step to better understand the awareness in developing healthier relationships with others. Okay, their relationship was less than healthy. Some fear seeking help is a statement about character. My 30 plus years of life experience has taught me otherwise. The people who call usually succeed, thrive, and grow. This cannot be the guy. This is the guy. Hold on a minute. This is the guy that came in with no pants on? Come on. Seriously? Does anybody know about this? Does anybody know about this? Is Joe Schmo still here? What happened, Diana? Why are you getting nervous? What are you getting nervous about? Don't get nervous. What are you nervous about, Diana? Okay, nobody knows about this. This could not be him, right? He's still a real estate broker. Is Frank? Okay, that makes me feel a lot better because someone in here said that he was a counselor. I think Joe Schmo did. Maybe he thought this because you would think that. But you say he's still in real estate? Oh, you have a date. Oh, don't get nervous. Just go out and have some fun. Okay. So let me see if I can find any more information on Frank here. You said he's still Frank Harvey? Well, no, that's not him. Okay. I don't know. This is so weird. And you know who's coming up in the images? Harvey W., who Foxy bought. Okay, I am so... Let me just see something. I'm just going to try each, get this Harvey out of here. He's 62. It's Henry, not Harvey. But I'm still not finding, I'm not even finding his real, okay, let me see. Here's his My Life. Want to look at his My Life? Let's look at his My Life. Okay, guys, I'm getting really scared now, okay? This is that psychologist. And he would be the correct age. There's only one other Frank Geis in Texas, right? Let's click him. Jean Marie. Okay. Frank, Bernice. Recent address. They're both in Dallas, Texas. Huh. Relatives? Come on. Something's wrong with this picture. I don't know. Something's very bizarre. Hey, Random Guy Jeff. Everyone has been asking about you. How are you doing? Oh, Random Guy Jeff is here and he's gone? I guess you're like the hello and goodbye. Hello and goodbye. I didn't even see him. Mommy, do not say that. We're all scared. Oh, don't be scared. I just mean weird, like freaky. Okay, so what is this Frank Geis? You think he's the psychologist? He shouldn't be. I think he'd be the last person to be counseling people. Oh, I had you nervous. Don't worry. Yeah. It's the same person. So what's going on? Okay, there's Joe Schmo. I've been calling for you, Joe. Frank and Random Guy Jeff here. You've been asking for him. He's here too. When I looked him up, yes, he was a real estate agent with his wife, Jean Marie. However, after her death, several years later, he became a licensed therapist. At first, I thought this can't be true, right? Yes, that you're going to say? How could it be true? Okay, let's just look at this. He's a liar right off the bat. He says he's had 30 years experience. Okay, what is he doing? Like one of those crazy kind of lies that he has 30 years experience, not in psychology, just in general. Is he doing one of those? Well, he's not technically lying because he didn't say, I have 30 years experience in psychology. But it didn't sound right, didn't it? Didn't sound like he was living a lifestyle with his wife that he wasn't really of that persuasion, and yet he got married and had kids, and then all this happened because his wife was having an affair, supposedly. I'm sorry. You can't find anything on it. Okay. Joe Schmo is answering you. Oh, I did. I got his answer, Brandy. Thanks. But they say that she committed suicide, right, and killed the children, and he didn't have any part in it, and he was at the doctor. So yeah, what about him walking in with no pants from the gym and then being confused? I don't know, Joe. I'm not buying any of this. This is crazy. It was 4 parts, his answer. I think I got 2 of them. No, I got 3 of them. The one I would look further and it was indeed the same person. So it's the same person. Okay, this is strange. This is strange. It's really not freaky, Sharon, that he's doing some counseling when he's had that type of it. Really? I don't know. I don't think I would be going to a marriage counselor like that. He was confused because he had been hit in the head. Was he hit in the head at that? No, I think they hit him after that. Because don't you remember they said that she woke up and she couldn't find him, but it wasn't weird because he normally went to the gym early in the morning, and then she got up later and she found him coming in from the garage with just his sweatshirt on, and he was naked from the waist down, and he looked shocked. He's a licensed professional counselor. I'm a licensed professional counselor. Look up his name, Frank Geis. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Texas, and it will come up licensed professional counselor. And his picture is the same as when he was a realtor. I'm so sorry. That sounds like the biggest scam. I'm sorry. I'm from New York. I cannot stop. Makes me want to check the background of my counselor. Do you know how many scams there are? Like, I'm telling you, I told you guys this. The psychologist that worked at the school that Jimmy taught at had fake credentials, okay? Fake. With the internet, with all those printers. Look at the guy, Catch Me If You Can. You know how many fake doctors are walking around? Some are even performing surgery. They're not even real. They're not even real doctors. Somebody go see him. Yeah, is anybody in the Dallas area that would just like to do a little social experiment and go see Frank and tell him that, you know, I don't know. There are, I'm telling you, just please don't just like, especially if I've got a license. Okay. They find more and more people every year who are faking credentials. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Many places do not check. And if somebody comes there through there confidently, and especially if somebody comes there with impressive degrees, and not only that, they can speak, eloquently, and they can bamboozle the person. They're thinking, wow, we're getting this guy from, Harvard with this degree, and he's done all this, and a lot of times they don't look at anything. Happens more than you think. Go look it up online. You will be very surprised. But he says 30 years. Somebody said he's still in real estate, though. And there's an app online so you don't need to leave your home. And most on there have been flagged as fake. What Bridget? Which ones? Hang on. I can't find the other part of your message. Where was your other part of your message about that? The fake online where? Oh, there's apps online to do that? Okay. I got you, Bridget. Never mind. Yeah, look at people. They're making fake sonogram pictures. I don't know about the 3 attacks and what exactly happened, because that's kind of odd. Wait, Joe, what are you talking about? Weren't you here when we read through them? Why'd you redact that message, Jax? I was just reading it. If anyone else can find more, it would be great, because it's an interesting story. Yeah, it is. I don't get it. Why wouldn't somebody follow up on that? New directions, it's a total scam, Tanya said. Tinky, you emailed me. All right. Oh, it's just for me? Okay, I'll check it out later. Thanks. Here's some more, these are some stencils that, and I apologize because this is Michelle. I always forget what your name is in the chat. So you actually did these on canvas? Is that what it is? Canvas, and you put them up in the bathroom? Is that what's going on here? Those are stencils? Wow, they don't look like a lot like stencils. Usually stencils have a lot of space in between them. Okay. Very nice. Okay, hang on. Got some planes here. Okay, thanks for sharing. Is he stuck on the canvas? I think so, right? Because you definitely didn't. He's 3D then. Oh, I see. Very nice. Thanks for sharing. Okay, and those are Charlene's steps. That's nice, Charlene. Very nice, Charlene. Wow, Charlene. What do you do in the winter? Do you have all little lighted? You probably replace every one of these things with like a lighted sculpture. We have somebody in our area that blows snow to make this huge structure, probably 20 feet high, and then he carves it into an ice sculpture, and it lasts until like April. Charlene's probably doing that. She probably has like these big massive ice sculptures all over the yard, and they're probably lit up on the inside with LEDs. I just have a feeling. Oh, I think you showed me that one, right? That was the teaser or something? Very cute. Where do you get these? Did you get these at a local place or you buy them somewhere online? I don't know, you probably answered me. Do you take those in and out? You probably do. You probably have like a huge storage room for all of your stuff that while you start making the ice sculptures. Very cute. What is this thing? Did you make this? It's a little critter. Is that like a snail? No, those are eyes right up there. It's always sunny where Charlene lives. It never rains. Okay, I think I've got all of Charlene now. Okay. Because, you know, it's the end of the weekend, so we're going to be ready for another compilation of photos and videos. Oh, boy. Hold on a minute. Carolyn. Hold on a minute. I need to watch this, and I need to ask J Bells about it because you were laughing your heads off in the park about this. Okay. All right. I don't know what it could be, but I'll watch it later. Okay. You sent that to me 3 times, so I guess you really want me to watch. Oh, you're sending me different ones. Okay. Okay. And then Sunny Bunny said, you discovered this video today and you think it sounds like real legit information on Malia Davis's mother's involvement in the killing and the dumping of the body. The lady is a retired military. Okay, all right. I will check it out. I can't play them here, you know that, right? Okay, and let's see. Jeanette, you said you're giving me a tip on a 4-part case here. All right, I'll check that out. And Oh, here's the proof. It says, when someone was showing their kitchen, they said it was purple. I said in the chat, so was mine. I said it saw it, all friends had it to shades of periwinkle because I thought it was cool. They wanted proof. I don't remember who it was or why they wanted proof. I don't lie, and I don't make stuff up to hear myself talk. Okay. All right, so Charlene's a little hot under the collar. Poor Charlene, she's going to kill me. And this is Charlene's kitchen, and there's proof because Charlene does not lie here. There it is. Who needed the proof that Charlene's kitchen is purple? There's your proof. Shame on you for doubting. More proof. That looks purple. The other one, they could have been like, I don't know if it's purple. But this one, yeah, definitely you can see it. I'm glad you sent that one. Yep, definitely purple. So you and Joanne Dallas, yep. Have something in common there. Right. Now, is this a lighter? This has to be lighter, right? That's not just the light playing tricks there. Look, she's even got our little plants inside here. Very nice. Probably has a garden oasis over there. Very nice. Are these real? I don't. No, not really, right? Oh, Charlene says she has her bread of life on the table. You take a piece every morning, you read it, and you claim it. It works. There's over 1,000 promises in the Bible, but you can't claim them if you don't know him. So she takes a piece of bread every morning from it and reads it and claims it, and it works. Okay. I'm losing my mind here. Oh, is that the little thing that looks like a sugar packet thing? Let me see. Is that it over there? Is that the bread of life right there? Okay. Is that like something that you made, or because like you made that bridge? I'm never sure with you, Charlene. Or do you buy it? Is it something you buy? Oh, wow. Okay, did you... What is that? Is that glass tile or something? Very cool. Very cool. Oops. Hang on. This says 2 different colors on one wall. Oh, is that the thing I just asked you about? Probably, right? I should have just waited. Okay. Okay, you see? Yeah, I mean, if you, yeah, oh, okay, is this a different color from here's your purple? Is this a different color? Somehow it looks like that, right? It could just be, lighting could be weird, or it could be something different. Okay, I think this is the last picture of Charlene's for today. Let me see. Yeah, this looks like a different color, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. And there's something like an optical illusion, Charlene, because your KitchenAid, is that a KitchenAid mixer? Charlene, it looks minuscule. So there has to be an optical illusion going on here. It looks like a little miniature thing. Or am I just seeing something? Is anybody else seeing that? Do I just have to get to a doctor? Okay. The international, Kim? Oh, the international one, and I am located in St. Louis, Missouri, so both of those. Oh, okay. All right. All right, Kim. Yeah, we have to get those groups made up, but I will get you there. And Claire, oh, hold on a minute. I've got to read something from Claire. Hang on, Claire. Thank you for my birthday wishes. Hold on. Let me take these down so that Cowgirl can read my lips. Whoops. I always do that. I always do that. No. Okay. All right. So it says, Claire, with Bella Mac, okay? Thank you for my birthday wishes. Remember in chat I spoke about the cold case of missing Charlene again, right? Downs in Blackpool, UK. Here is the latest documentary. Okay. The new documentary has shocked the UK. It brings so many new facts to life. In hindsight, you just think, oh my God, we were led to believe all this BS years ago. How dumb are we? Basically, Charlene went missing one night. Her body has never been found. A local kebab shop. Do you have kebab shops? They're just kebabs? That sounds like a Seinfeld episode. You go in there? No, they're just kebabs. Could you get the kebab? No, they're just kebabs. You can't get no, they're kebabs. Okay. Local kebab shop owner was vilified and rumored in the media to have chopped her up for kebab meat. Oh, that doesn't sound like Seinfeld. Okay. Because maybe in a weird dark comedy way they might have done that. But then they would have found out it wasn't true. To hide the evidence. Now, you'll see in this documentary, that may not be true, although said men are pretty creepy and disgusting in their statements and footage, so there's that. Throughout the years, Charlene's parents have been the brave, loving parents, poor victims, raising money, writing a book, bringing attention to the case. They may be regretting it now. Charlene's friends are older and speaking out about what life was really like growing up in that town, and the parents' friends too are speaking out. Hideous. We have many interesting, heartbreaking cases like this in the UK, which maybe haven't made their way to the US news. Happy to share these with you in time. I know you're a busy mom. Take care. Well, that sounds very interesting. It does, the kebab shop and everything. I'm definitely going to look at that. Thanks. Okay, well, I think on that note, I sent you another email about Frank. I can't let it go. This Geis case is disturbing. Okay, Tori, let me see. She says if you type in Frank Geis, Texas in Facebook, the same picture of the guy in the My Life picture comes up. He doesn't have a lot of posts, but there's a post of him putting a playground being dedicated to his kids' names. This case is so bizarre and disturbing. I hope this makes sense. Not really, because we have to find out if he's a psychologist, and if he is, what the heck? How come nobody's said anything about that? I don't get it. I'm sorry. That's weird. And on that note, hey, Bethany. You think you watched some on the one that Bella Mac just said? Or Frank? Or there's so many cases going around. Or are you talking about the first case about the Lululemon. Oh boy. In China, in Koreatown, that's where we saw them. Who'd you see there? Check it out, Carolyn, when you get off. Okay. There's a tofu restaurant in Vegas. See, there's so many different conversations, and Sharon is always talking about food. She's the one that brought up the secret menus. Yeah. She's making me hungry because I didn't eat much today at all, because someone said, why didn't you eat much? Because I was power washing and it was an aggravating experience all around, where it should be really cathartic, right? But I didn't have the proper equipment. Well, not the power washer, the pants, and then I was just off to the races on that. Tofu place. I'm not into tofu, but do. Anyway, it is 4, and I'm going to try to go to bed a little bit early because this is a crazy, crazy week, and I have to go out tomorrow, and I might have to get Ethan dress shoes, which is another reason. Okay, so anyway, Carolyn, have you ever considered making someone around you a personal assistant? Have I? Yes and no. I have a big problem, Bridget. It's weird. I'm a compulsive checker, and I check and I probably micromanage and stuff like that, and so I don't know how good I would be. Okay. So yeah, I will get some rest. Thanks you all for coming. No, Wednesday is the last day of school. Yeah. But take care. Thank you to our mods, and tomorrow's another day. And the people in the UK, it's already 9 a.m. for you guys, so no going to sleep or anything like that. All right. Everybody take care. Stuart, absolutely not. But we've been on for a long time, and people in the United States need to get some Z's. All right. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Yeah, no problem, Bethany. You rewatch. It's good stuff. You can watch a murder about a pair of yoga pants. Really, seriously, it's horrible. All right. And then you can find out about Frank Geis becoming a psychologist, which is really hard to believe. All right, take care. Uh-oh, not that one, this one. I don't want to do that. I've got to go clean the shower, then take a shower, okay? Not a fake one. How do I get rid of this? End the meeting. Okay.